The innovator of bounds, Tommy Dreamer, and you're listening to UWO, taking you all your wrestling action and podcasting to the extreme.
So yeah, so that's my McDonald's fucking experience, man.
Interesting.
Hey,
No Szechuan?
are we on the tube of you?
We are live on
when
the tube of you.
When Scissor Me Daddy goes wrong.
You guys weren't here for that part of the story. Oh, you guys weren't here for that part of the story.
Oh my lord, that's fucking up.
All right, just make sure
Oh man, what's going on, Gabe? What up, Dominique? I see Big Scott up in here, and there go my lady.
Get the raw thread in here, goddammit.
Hey, tell the raw.
What do you mean, Alex?
Yeah.
Well, his name is not Alex. He is the source.
The source.
Okay. Well, right now he's playing the thread.
Yeah.
Valid point.
Well, he does that every Thursday night. And Tuesday night.
That is true, yeah.
Who the fuck watches on Tuesday and Thursday nights?
Alex.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, it's the UWO podcast.
This man got nipple piercings.
But while you pointed that out, I will never know. I did not need to know that tidbit of information.
We are currently watching Raw.
I can't. Please, somebody rip them things off of me.
I also have a fantasy football draft to attend at around 10 o'clock. And I also have the mighty University of Clemson versus Georgia Tech tonight. Like, tonight's a big night for me, man. I'm Kyle Chapman. That's Bryan Lopes.
How do you know when's those?
And that's Eddie Ortiz.
I had to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Same here.
So I think this is not going to be a 3-hour special.
Well, let's get through it then.
Then let's do, where do you want to go?
I don't know. There's a lot to talk about from last night. You want to talk about the main show or the main event show?
Let's talk about the AAA affiliate show.
Let's talk about Worlds Collide.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Worlds Collide?
Wait, you watched that?
I actually did.
I actually did, yeah.
I didn't.
Put it on the screen.
Oh, well, I wasn't ready for this, but okay. NXT and NXT UK have united as one. And Braun Breaker is officially your new unified NXT champion.
I was having a bocce.
I honestly, I didn't watch it live, but I did watch it later. I will say this, though. Mello versus Ricochet was fucking perfection.
And that's how they opened up the show.
Perfection. They topped it at the very beginning.
However, the rest of the show wasn't that good.
The rest of the show was ass. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Braun Breaker and Tyler Bate was pretty good.
I like Tyler Bates' intro and how they did that.
Mandy unifying the titles was...
It was a decent match at Chilo.
Explain to me again on what planet Mandy
Came out of that was champion?
Yesterday.
Better.
Planet Namek.
Yeah.
Which
said.
one? The new one?
What he said.
The one that the random planet they found and moved to? Because that sure as hell wasn't the original planet Namek.
I'm just saying.
Because I don't understand.
Hey,
like,
look, Braun
Mako,
leaves, Raquel shows up.
Oh, it's more racist.
she got the dub over Mako and Blair.
Yeah, that happened.
By the way, Mako looked
I will say this:
really
the ending was fire. The ending was fire. She beat the shit out of both.
Because Mako got more talent and a strand of hair than both of them bitches.
Yes.
And Blair got more talent than man. I'll tell you that right the fuck now.
Yes. We're not disagreeing with you whatsoever.
That and that's the rumors that Mako was apparently retiring after this. So I could.
That's probably the reason.
Yeah.
Be it. Because
I mean, if there's any reason to drop a belt,
Yeah.
I think retirement is number one.
and let's be real. It's not like the U.S. crowd would take to Mako anyways because they were giving her the what bullshit and stuff, and can't speak perfect English. You can't make it in the sports entertainment world.
But yeah, all I gotta say about the show was watch Ricochet versus Mello. Fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal.
Wait, I do have another problem.
Let's talk about the title changes. Did the
Pretty deadly?
Yeah, that.
Pretty. Wait,
Yeah.
Pretty dead. Listen.
I guess it happened.
Adorable Adrian Adonis eat your heart out.
Listen. I have been on record to say that the creeds are kind of bland.
Mm-hmm.
But I will admit that would have been 10 times a better choice.
Yes.
You only give it 10? You only.
I don't want to break the scale.
Okay.
But that would have. Them boys would have been a better choice.
Easily.
Brooks and Jensen, get them the fuck out. I don't even know what to say about them. They look like the Smoking Guns and Chuck and Billy combined.
Yeah.
They kept some of the cow. I'm so waiting for Brokeback Mountain skit.
Gabe, honestly, because of the reasoning, which was NXT UK closing, a clean sweep was pretty much a foregone conclusion.
It had to happen.
Gallus? I had Gallus. I definitely had the Creeds retaining. Brooks and Jensen was not a thought. Neither were Pretty Deadly.
They like him for some reason. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't like the group.
Sean,
Yeah.
I know you wore the cutoff shirts and stuff like that in your heyday, man, but don't relive yourself through them. I don't want to see two grown men out there.
Looks like Ezekiel Elliott's wrestling. Just belly shirts.
Listen, I already got to put up with Sonny Kiss. I don't need the UK version.
Oh, wait
Gavin,
till
come get your girls.
Wait, Eddie, wait till the Super Diva appears.
Oh, dear mother of God.
Not the Super Diva.
Oh, the Super Diva.
Listen.
Where is my outrage from the culture?
I literally
The
already.
culture's supporting it for some reason.
literally already had my LGBTQ moment for the week. I'm not going revisiting.
Holy.
So
we
we
want to
don't
complain. And we want to complain about Nyla Rose. And apparently there's a women's tag match. Apparently, some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it happened.
Sorry. That's foosball. That's not wrestling.
Nobody cares.
It's all Bobby. All right. So we done with NXT.
Let's see. My takeaways from it is that Braun isn't going anywhere. He's not getting called up for a while. And Ricochet needs better treatment.
Agreed.
I mean, much more better treatment than he's getting now. In 2 weeks, he got better treatment than last 4
So you know
years.
the audio can't come through.
Ah, shit.
Yes,
Some of my bitch. I gotta listen to it on mute.
It's okay.
All right.
So which one do you want to go to? You want to go Saturday night or Sunday night?
Let's go
Saturday
Saturday.
afternoon.
Let's start Saturday afternoon first.
Saturday afternoon. All right. Where you want to start? You want to start near the top? Or you want to say FMK?
Nah, let's go over the whole card, y'all.
Let's work our way down.
Put it on the screen, if you will.
Well, it's not, if we're going through the whole card.
You don't have anything to put on the screen?
I do have stuff to put on the screen.
Well, I said
You said you wanted to work our way
well,
down.
but we're going to work. The first match was the women's the 6-way trios match.
Yeah. It was okay.
It was okay. It's predictable as fuck. You know Bayley was gonna get dubbed.
Yeah.
That match was just strictly for setting up Bayley and Bianca. Everybody else involved was just there.
Yeah. What's going on, Nick?
Here's your plane ride and your
By the
bonus.
way, their names are Damage Control.
Who?
Damage Control. That's the name of the
That's the
faction.
name of the faction.
Really?
Yeah.
I must have missed that because I did not catch that whatsoever.
The theme song I'm not a fan of though.
Yeah, I don't like the
that
theme.
theme song was does not. I'm sorry. I like Bayley's theme song. A lot of people did not like Bayley's heel theme song. I
liked it.
And stuff. I would have kept something similar to that for them. But like I said, it
Go
was
on,
a
Big Nick.
basic women's trios match. We already knew who was getting dubbed and why this match was taking place. It's only setting up Bayley to take that belt off Bianca.
Yeah, pretty
Yes,
much.
people, Bianca's title reign is coming to an end. It is that time of the year where the heels will be taking titles.
Yep.
I got some. Want to go to the next one?
What's the next one?
Match of the year, from my opinion, in WWE.
Oh, we talking IC title?
Yeah, we're talking IC
Woo!
title.
Woo! Woo! How you like your ground beef?
Shit.
Holy shit.
Apparently, he's a fan of chopped cheese. You know what I mean? Like, there was some chops going on.
There's a lot of chops.
I do like the way you emphasize it for WWE because I was about to be like.
That's a match of the year candidate. Period. That is a match.
WWE.
That is a match of the year candidate. Period. That is the match of the year for WWE.
For WWE.
We'll have a whole body bear moment later on.
Oh, wait, whoa.
What is Raquel doing?
You got a whole lot of ass on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Just so you know, we do have Monday Night Raw on at the same time. And wow, totally destroyed Doudrop.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. The match was the match I wanted to see this entire weekend. Was Sheamus versus Gunther. Fucking phenomenal. First off, they put Giovanni back with him, so Imperium is back together.
Yes.
Thank you, Jesus. Give them back their
Hopefully
music. Give them their music.
If I don't see him on Friday, then I'm gonna be pissed because I had a feeling this was just for a Cardiff thing. But they better be back together. Because Giovanni's doing nothing down there in NXT.
They need someone they need more bodies for the tag division, and breaking them up in the first place was stupid.
Sheamus's chest, I agree, Gabe. Good lord.
Yeah, but that match overall it reminded me literally of 1992. Like the old school fight at Wembley Stadium where you had these two big, rugged, tough dudes just beating the living shit out of each other.
It was a hoss fight.
It was a straight hoss fight.
It was just a good old fashioned slobber knocker, as JR would say. That's all it was. It was, listen, you two guys
beat
are hard hitting.
Fuck
each other.
Everybody goes ooh and ah when you're fucking hitting the guy small and you now go out there and hit each other that hard.
Yep.
And
they did.
You know, Sheamus did his best Moxley impersonation.
Yep.
Just used his chest instead.
Yep.
Because he was slapping the blood out of your pores. When you bleed through your pores, it's like the hair is like falling out. Here comes the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got slapped somebody hard.
Dude, like I said, Sheamus came out looking like the Kool-Aid Man.
To bleed through your pores.
And Gunther solidified himself as a megastar.
That ring is sacred.
That ring is officially sacred. Because Gunther has been bringing back the prestige to the IC title. I've been saying this for a while. They need a guy like him to go on a monster fucking run. And I'm happy they're giving him a monster run. And this isn't going to bury Sheamus for anyone who's
Fuck no.
Whoever thinks Sheamus is getting buried.
Sheamus got made. Did you see that crowd?
No, he didn't get made.
The
he was already made.
Sheamus is at.
What up, Sauce? The sauce has arrived.
If anybody says that Sheamus was buried, then you just haven't been paying attention for the last 15 years.
Yeah. No, Sheamus.
The man is Teflon. He's at the point of his career where he should be taking the loss.
Yeah.
With somebody like Gunther.
Yeah. And Sheamus played his role perfectly. He went out there, it was battle tested. Those two dudes beat the shit out of each other. Phenomenal match. And it was great, for the IC title. Like you said, Eddie, in the beginning of the year, or when Hunter started taking over, build prestige on these mid-card titles. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, oh, they need to give it. For what? For a feel-good moment? You want to go the Vince route? Derail the momentum just to pop off a one good feel-good moment? Because obviously, by the course of the actions of the whole show, WWE did not give a fuck about giving Carter a feel-good moment.
Oh, not at all. They didn't get no title changes.
You know, I understand everybody wanted Sheamus to go over. Mm-hmm. You know, both men are from the UK. Well, Austria tries to play it off like they're not UK, but they're UK. And, you know, same thing with Ireland and stuff. Ireland be like, oh, no, you guys are all UK. And Sheamus... They gave Sheamus his proper respect at the end. Gunther got the fuck out the ring.
Yep.
Left and did what the young guy's supposed to do. He got put over. And
Mr. Impact is watching. What up, Rinaldi?
You know, he got put over and he let the veteran soak it in.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I called it. I said, this is not going to be a wrestling match. This is going, you know, what color is Sheamus going to walk out of the ring in? We know he walked in there pale. But it was a matter of
maroon.
How do you end the match? What color on the spectrum? You just pull up the rainbow, the NXT logo, and just a little lower. You're right about here.
Let's see. Number one, that stole the fucking show.
Of course.
I knew that everything afterwards just got Vince Carter. And I was with Carter, bro. Sheamus deserved these round of applause for that fucking performance. It was a hell of a gutsy performance. He was out there and they got stiff about 5, 6, 7, 19 good times. He took all those fucking chops. That one of them was just look. I saw his chest compressed, bro. One of them was pretty. And he has
clear.
He has a pretty good chest, and he ended on a fucking clothesline. And I thought everybody would be like, "Oh, I'll not know." People were this was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
They put on a performance for the ages, and god damn it, Sheamus is back, I guess you could say. Holy shit.
Sheamus never left.
Yeah.
Butch.
Hey, he came out looking like Pete Dunne. He came out looking like Pete Dunne, boy.
If anybody needs to be announced as Pete Dunne, if any day, it should have been that day.
Going through the stupid name, signed Butch.
Yeah.
That's my favorite tweet of the year so far.
But I like the fact that they got rid of the fucking outside guys right off the rip. Let them. That's why he brought Giovanni Vinci in.
Mm-hmm.
Even the four men got into it, got him out the fucking ringside, and the match was a clean 1-on-1 house fight.
Yeah.
No shenanigans. Triple H didn't go in there, muddle it down with shenanigans, try to protect anybody. Because in all reality, Sheamus did not need protection. You did not need to protect Sheamus in the loss.
Yeah.
He could take a clean loss.
All right, what's next up?
And that wasn't clean. That was bloody. Them motherfuckers out there just fighting. I believe you had something to put on the screen.
Oh, it's time to say that famous line that we usually say when we're not usually online, but we say it all the time.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Put it on the screen.
Fuck them kids. Alright? Dominic turned his back on his daddy. He said, fuck you, he ain't punishing me. These are my Legos. I do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you see this Capri Sun? I'm drinking this.
You know who I blame for this?
Who?
Tyreek.
Because I'm show Tariq!
Because if everybody
That's all people watch Power.
Because if anybody is vying for a kid that needs his ass whooped, Dominic just got up there to the top tier.
He right around Tariq level?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. No, I mean, the match was what it was. We knew it was going to be fucking Edge and Mysterio having fun, going out there. Finn went in front of his home area crowd or whatever. Damian Priest was just Damian Priest, as always. But the story truly was Dominic finally turning on his dad.
I mean, somebody want to tell the boy to tie his shoes tight better.
Yeah.
Lost his shoe, kicking him in the dick.
Yeah.
Had to take off his other shoe.
How you lose a shoe kicking someone in the nuts?
Hey, sometimes you got to come hard as fuck. By the way, that crowd, everybody's on their feet, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You kicked him in the dick so hard, you lost your shoe.
Yeah.
Boy, tie your shoe better than the cheap ass Skechers.
Got that man's chest.
No, I mean, is it?
Then he slaps himself in the chest. Like, come on.
I mean, was this the right time for Dominic to turn on his dad?
I mean, it's been past due.
See if it's kicking it over, Buzz. And he's not for nothing. You guys might disagree because you hate the Judgment Day, but I think that they're going to actually guide him in the right direction.
Man, this is reminiscence of they're adding a reminiscence of Latino heat in China. Rhea is China. And come on, we all see he grew the mullet out, got the side shaved up and
trying
everything.
To grow his little facial hair.
You know, trying to look like it, his other pappy.
Mm-hmm.
His real daddy?
His real
daddy. The whole
daddy.
crowd was chanting it earlier.
Yep. Eddie's baby.
So it's, the basic storyline. The young kid discovered pussy. And now makes horrible mistakes.
Like, Dad, there's a smell on my neck. It's been there for like a couple weeks now.
Then he goes about life making horrible mistakes in pursuit of said pussy.
Yeah.
We've all us guys have been down that road. Like I said, pussy has destroyed many great men and civilizations.
It's true.
And
ask Adam.
And apparently it's taking down the Mysterios.
It's happening now.
That first time, man. It's a drug. It's a drug.
It is. This right here was a meme. I can't wait till we get to this. I can't wait till we get.
Yeah. You see that cop right there? He's getting really rough.
He was like ready to hit him in the jaw, baby. Hit him in the jaw.
You know what's next?
What's next?
Apparently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two guys really didn't like each other behind the scenes. See, apparently, right?
Yeah.
Matt Riddle's wife went on a rant about all the divas and used one Becky Lynch's ass as Exhibit A. See, what had happened at that point was, Seth Rollins said, fuck this guy, I'll never fucking work with this guy, and in fact, I want to fucking fight this guy.
He really didn't want to do that, though.
You don't want to fight Matt Riddle.
Yeah, no, I don't know. For those of y'all who don't know, y'all really don't want
Once again, he was just being tough because of pussy.
Yeah.
Like I say,
ruins.
It is a powerful drug.
Almost as bad as cocaine.
That will sometimes get you fucked up.
What's up, Big Nick? But yeah. So we'll keep it a real went wrong. Seth Rollins is actually in a match with Matt Riddle. I couldn't wait to see it.
And Seth won.
Clean.
And
We called it. We said it.
He won.
We said Rollins got to get this win.
And just so you guys know, I think Matt Riddle is still trying to get his head out of the mat because he took an avalanche stomp right there.
Yeah.
That match was over. I was like, he ain't kicking out.
Yeah. it was a pretty good match. It was physical.
I thought it would be way better. I thought that was gonna be what Walter and Sheamus was.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been better, but for what it was, I mean, it told the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was still playing up to Riddle's injury. Riddle losing control every couple seconds was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the underlining tone of the match. But it was exactly what we expected it to be. Rollins has been going all year long, eating L after L after L after L, mainly to Cody, but eating L after L after L. And we knew he was due for a win. And especially because it is a show that's not taking place in America, we all saw it coming a mile away that he was going to end up getting this win. So Seth getting this win in this match really wasn't a big surprise to me. Eddie?
I had bigger expectations for the match. Match was okay. I expected more, seeing as we held it off last pay-per-view. Wanted to build it up more. Got that blood feud going. It just didn't resonate. A blood feud match. I wholeheartedly see a rematch coming. This is probably going to take place inside of at Extreme Rules.
Well, there is a steel cage above the ring.
If not tonight.
Standing.
Yeah, if not tonight, but we got Extreme Rules coming up in Philly. So I wholeheartedly, if it doesn't happen between then, I expect the match to take place at Extreme Rules. An Extreme Rules match, your typical match at Extreme Rules, and Matt Riddle has to lose again.
Yeah.
You gonna go 50-50 booking?
I hope not.
Come on, we do, because a lot. As things change, a lot of things have been saying the same lately, and people are like, "Oh, Hunter's doing he's kind of reverting back a little bit the last few weeks, kind of doing some of the same shit." The openings for Raw have gone back to fucking 20-minute monologues, not hot starts and stuff. Some things have slowly started reverting back. I've seen a few rematches popping up here and there. So, if you're going to run this back again...
Don't start, Eddie. Please
I'm just saying, if you run this back again and Seth loses at Extreme Rules, the fuck was the point of him winning in Cardiff?
Same point as John Moxley winning in Cleveland.
I already shit on that.
We'll get there shortly.
You already know I already shit on that.
We'll get there shortly.
I'm just saying, why? I've been telling you, who needs to take the fucking belt, one of these belts off of Roman?
Yeah.
Seth.
Yeah.
Seth is the only fucking body on Raw. I don't want to hear somebody else's name. Drew was the other name. Get that out of here now. Seth is the only fucking person that they have. Seth has the power over Roman already.
He has a great record over him.
The story's already there. And the sad part is that I see Roman can't beat Seth, and then Roman wins.
He didn't win.
But I'm saying, for the title.
Yeah.
If we go to Seth Roman, I don't want to see, Roman, the whole build, Roman can't beat Seth. He can't beat Seth just to beat him. Just for him to say.
But that's what they're going to do, though.
No, you need to get the fucking belt back on Raw. And Seth Rollins is that fucking man.
No, I agree with you 100%, but we all know the new layer that was just added to Roman's character. He ain't losing anytime.
He got a new finishing move.
And don't give me, they're waiting for The Rock. The Rock, Roman, WrestleMania does not need titles.
Match, right? Before then.
Okay? Does not need titles.
Not at all.
Because I'll tell you right now, spoiler alert, Rock is not winning the belts. So there's no need for the belts.
Rock's not winning that match.
Exactly. But there's no need. Because it's not going to be, the title's on the line, so it's unpredictable. It's predictable.
Yeah.
The whole match is predictable. It's Roman Reigns winning. So get the belts off him. Or at least get one off belt. One fucking belt.
I don't know. The last two times I said The Rock wasn't going to win, he actually did. That was with CM Punk and John Cena.
Those were also years ago, but before
his
movie career was through the fucking roof.
It was still high.
It was still good.
He wasn't at that level where studios were like, no,
but he was everywhere.
His first movie was ridiculous.
No, but I'm talking about studios. At this point now, studios are like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
We will not greenlight this movie. We will not wait for you. You're not doing that.
But see, you gotta
especially after he did the match with Cena and he tore his fucking hernia.
Yeah.
Studios were fucking pissed.
But now you got to remember, it's also he's more in control now of Hollywood than anything else. Like he is the biggest name in Hollywood.
No, that's a facade.
No,
at the end of the day, The Rock might have his own company, but he still has to answer to the people who control Hollywood.
Yes, but at the same time, he is also the biggest draw in Hollywood. If he does something,
and
people
to
are going
remain
to see
that,
it.
he has to still bow down to the people who truly run Hollywood.
Yeah,
that's how Hollywood works. You could be a mega star one day, and if you piss off the wrong person, you're done.
Ask Will Smith.
You're done. Okay.
Well, Will Smith actually has a lot of ventures. It's just that people aren't reporting.
Yeah.
But I've seen, in my time, I've seen plenty of A-list, godlike Hollywood actors.
Mm-hmm.
And they do one thing wrong or they piss off one and done.
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty much.
They're doing straight to DVD movies.
That's not just Hollywood. That's pretty much everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's just
well, Hollywood is a vicious place.
Let's just think. Enzo Amore, he didn't even do this shit. And because he didn't want to just conform to silence and actually just shut the fuck up and so we can get this done and over with, no major company wants him.
Yeah, no, we can't.
And that dude at one point was over than
consensual penis.
But you're comparing Enzo to
Never
The Rock.
forget, people.
No,
Never
no.
forget.
The Rock.
I can keep going. I can go to basketball. LeBron James and Allen Iverson. LeBron James was a squeaky kid until he went to Miami. Allen Iverson, everybody loved until he got this thug image. Like, dude, that's everywhere. That's not just
and
Hollywood.
The Rock. You think The Rock's gonna jeopardize that?
He's got a million fucking things going on. He's selling liquor. He got TV shows. He got a football league.
A league.
Not a team. A league.
And that's all stuff that he has to make sure he stays squeaky clean up. Cause I tell you right now, after the shit that came out with the two comedians, have you seen that one?
Which ones?
Tiffany Haddish.
Nope, don't.
No, that's different.
Do not
That's
bring
different.
That's
that
Kevin Hart's
shit up.
protege.
Yeah,
so
that's
that means
different.
The Rock
That's
has
different.
to distance himself from Kevin Hart.
He always distanced himself from Kevin Hart because he's short.
You don't
He's
understand
got
how
like a foot on him. He's tall.
By the way, just so you know,
I'm huge into that kind of stuff.
the only people who are seeing some help from this are the two people that need to see help from this. That's Tiffany Haddish and Eric Stairs.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart's name doesn't get brought up.
Yeah, he has nothing to do with it.
Yes, but association is a killer, especially in Hollywood. So the Rock match, rumors are Rock has cleared his first quarter of anything major he needs to be doing, anything that would requires his full-time attention, so he can do this match. And like I said, this match does not need a title, and if you want to put a title in there, whatever, just take one of them off.
Yeah,
and let's get Seth back at Monday Night Rollins level.
Yeah.
Like the crowd's already behind him. The man can't get booed. He's a tweener.
Even Cardiff was singing his song.
They were singing it for like fucking the whole match.
Pretty much.
I'm like, damn guys, shut up already. Let the match happen.
Oh, they were jamming.
Yeah, man.
All right, speaking of bad shit,
next match?
The SmackDown Women's Championship match.
What's the next match?
Oh my God. WWE. Okay, we gotta have a serious talk right now.
Can I tell you one thing? Can I say one thing about the match?
Okay.
Nick, hold on. Nick,
Suspense,
you know what I'm talking about.
Disbelief, okay? Does that mean to suspend disbelief until two other people that you know one's going to kill the other one happens?
Legitimately.
All right? Remember, Rey Mysterio did beat the Big Show.
Yes, he did.
Okay, so suspend disbelief. Suspending disbelief. Yes, Shayna Baszler should have made that the quickest fight in the fucking history of any pay-per-view event.
100% agree. 100% agree. And that's my problem. All right? Why the fuck?
And she was hurt. She had to fight her with one arm.
Come on, you mean to tell me a trained MMA fighter, right, who has over 40 fucking wins in her career, all right, a pioneer in the sport, who's come into WWE, who literally wrecked shop through NXT the entire fucking time she was down there, right, comes up to the main roster, bites a bitch's neck off. You know that?
The only person to eliminate everybody in the Elimination Chamber.
In history.
Yes.
Men or women, all right? A chick who should have won the Royal Rumble. Couldn't beat Liv Morgan? Like, she couldn't beat her. What? Like, literally, you're trained to break people's arms. Couldn't do it to Liv?
And she already had a bad arm.
And she had a bad arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Hey, Riho beat Nyla Rose.
Okay, that's different.
She beat a man.
Yeah, and Riho kicks out of every finish move that you have. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how many times she kicked out of one-winged angel.
Yeah.
Private area, but I'm just saying. But no,
I don't even want to hear that. I don't even want to hear Riho beat Nyla Rose because first of all, obviously Nyla Rose can't fight. Obviously Nyla Rose can't. It changed genders because it can't fight.
Yeah, but that's a whole different conversation with stuff.
Boy, this conversation goes out.
This woman has beaten trained killers. Two. She beat
the toughest in WWE history.
I keep hearing she's the baddest woman on the planet. She lost to the smallest woman on the roster.
Well, that was a cash-in, but then she beat her.
She beat her again.
Yeah, she beat her again.
And then she goes in there with one arm.
Yep.
And wins an ass-kicking contest
against another MMA fighter.
Another trained killer.
Yeah.
So, am I to get that this match is not going to be match of the year?
Fuck no. All right, now here's the
women's match of the year.
Fuck no.
Women's match of the week.
Fuck no.
Day.
No.
Fuck.
Maybe that hour. I don't even know what's going on in the Indies. I'm getting shit in the Comatowos fighting in Connecticut.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So no, she don't even get that one either.
I mean, thank God they put on that mess because it's saved the embarrassment of having to say Jade Cargill and Athena was the worst women's match of the fucking weekend.
Whoa! I disagree with that. I'll tell you why in a minute.
It wasn't that much better, but it was better than that fucking this match. So
don't do that. Don't let me defend it.
I'm sorry.
Don't make me defend it.
Not there yet.
You give me the tiniest woman on your roster with one arm.
All right. Next.
And then she was out MMAing her.
I don't even want to talk about that. I don't believe you fucking brought that shit up.
She
like that. I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Bro, I know Riddle's good, but bro, he is way too high to get her that good that fast. So I don't even want to hear that one.
All right. Next match
is the main event. And Kyle, I know you want to go in on this one because you've been waiting for this one for a long time.
Hold on.
I'm going to wait.
Let me get to this.
Okay.
Put it on the screen.
All right. Roman Reigns retains, and the newest.
Who's got beside him?
The newest member of the bloodline, Kyle.
The other Uso.
Would you like to let the world know?
The standout of NXT 2.0.
Really?
The Uso who is going to carry the Uso name into the future. The younger brother of the most dominant tag team in WWE history. They have the longest title reign. And I think they have the most titles. He is also, believe it or not, doesn't have the last name Anawani or anything. He's solo Sequoia. He's just solo Sequoia. Fuck the.
He's solo.
He's just solo. But now, he's quadruple Sequoia. See what I did there?
Solo Uso don't sound right. That's why. It's like Sequoia.
It is all right. However, just to get
street champion.
Just to get on this match, it was another fucking card of hard-hitting match. They were really trying to make it play. The Drew McIntyre home field advantage was fucking huge. He was getting cheered. And then that happened.
Oh, that was fucking great.
You see what had happened was, right?
Yep.
When them two were laid out, it's very smart of Austin Theory.
Ooh, can I be Austin Theory?
Go ahead.
All right. Ooh, I'm running.
Okay.
I'm running.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to catch this in.
It became the latest knockout of Tyson Fury.
He was scheduled to fight that. God damn. Austin Theory, even though he's in the ring right now with KO, that shit legit had me down. First and foremost,
That came out of absolute right
fucking
field.
nowhere. Literally came out of I was more from the left.
Yeah.
But oh my God. Excuse me. The match itself was fucking great. Roman and Drew have great chemistry together. They were putting on a nice little match. Literally to the point where I thought at like 2 or 3 different times during this match, I legitimately thought they were going to take
after the bro kick, which actually showed the Sequoia debut. I thought it was like, wow, they really pulled the trigger on Drew.
Yeah, I legit thought they were pulling the trigger on him, and then out of nowhere, fucking, here comes fucking Austin Theory running. I'm like, holy shit, they're gonna have him cash in and win this shit.
What's going on, Bryan?
I had no effing idea that this man Tyson Fury was literally. That's not me. It's It's not me. So you spelled it like me.
Yeah, I know.
That's a good Bryan right there. You spelled it with a Y. Those eye people a little shaky. But no, comes running down the ringside. Brings a referee with him. And I'm just like, good. At least he was smart enough to bring his own fucking ref. The other referee took a bump. Here he comes running down. I didn't even realize Tyson Fury was sitting right there. I just see someone just get up and do what kind of... And the man dropped just like he did just now from Kevin Owens on out the ring. Fucking hilarious to me. Oh, I was dying laughing. But then the match continues, and then out of nowhere, like, I swear to God, I didn't think this was going to happen. You see the fucking Claymore kick, and I'm just like, holy shit, they're giving it to Drew. 1, 2, and then yoink.
Presentation, brothers. Camera angles
Yes.
matter. All right, give Kevin Dunn his props. That was
We've
right
been doing it
camera.
for 75 years.
That was right at camera angle. You didn't see Solo pop up?
You really gave Kevin Dunn a prop?
I mean, that. Did you see? All right, hold up. One prop. All right. It was a
Stop
great camera angle.
Stop playing with your beaver.
It was a great camera angle that you didn't see Solo cup up from under the ring.
You really didn't. I'm like, wait, what the fuck happened to the ref? I'm like, who the hell pulled him out? I thought it was Sammy at first, and then all of a sudden it's Solo, and I'm like, good. We've been begging for this for months now.
I like Sawyer.
Yeah.
Solo. I said Sawyer. Wow, I like Solo.
So I was okay with this, and then Roman gets his dub, keeps the bloodline.
Wait. But did you see what happened after the match? No, I'm not talking about the sing along. We don't even need to bring that shit up.
Oh yes,
all
we
right?
do.
Sweet Caroline. Yeah, we're in the UK.
Oh, we'll get there in a second.
However, Tyson Fury, fresh off a nigga ass, walks into the ring, and he tells him he's the man. You're the champ. Congratulations, good fight. He acknowledged the tribal chief.
He did.
The longest reigning heavyweight champion in the business. The needle mover. The head of the table.
Get it out.
The reason that people are doing what they do. To get to the God level that he's at. I'm sorry, man. You can say what y'all want, and y'all probably going to disagree with me, but I just say that this match just put him in the stratosphere with Sting, with Ric Flair, with Terry Bollea. He's been carrying a title for a 2 fucking year reign. Say what you want to say about the man, but that shit's fucking incredible.
I won't hate on the guy. You know my opinion on WWE when it comes to... He'll wake up in a second. He's almost there. No, you know my opinion on when it comes to WWE.
Did he take the dick out of his mouth yet?
Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh, he still got it in there. He's still mumbling.
Still going.
Go ahead, man.
But no, I mean, I will say this. I give Roman his props. Roman is having a very, very impressive run. The fact that it's been a good run. He did have his boring moments. There are times where we're like, all right, enough is enough. But they keep adding layers to it. And what they just did with Solo just gave him another 6 months, in my opinion. If not, at least 5.
What, he gave him a third option to help him win?
He got a new finishing move, baby.
Yeah.
He got a new finishing move.
What? The little oos?
Yes.
Yeah. Call a little one. Scrappy dude, come on. So, but no, I mean...
At least they let him keep his name. His name's not Butch.
Valid point. But
We
no.
don't know yet.
Go ahead, Brian.
But no, I'm just going to say...
It's not calling audible.
Props to Roman. The guy's having a great run. Compared to his prior runs that I've always shit on.
Yeah.
This has clearly been his best run.
This is historic.
This is legit a historic run, and this has been one of the best runs since maybe Cena.
I don't even say maybe Cena. I think, and a lot of people are gonna get pissed off. But in terms of longevity, this is right up there with Bob Backlund and Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah, it's getting up there. So, and the guy's selling out. Like we can't talk money.
Pushes merch.
He's selling out.
Sells out arenas whenever you hear Roman.
He legit is the ratings draw for WWE. So
needle mover.
I can't hate on the guy right now. I legit can't. And his work is the best it's ever been. So props to Roman.
I just don't understand.
That's somebody who actually listened. All right, fans fucking hated him. Then they said why they hated him, and he said, "You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a fucking reason to hate you. I'm going to improve on the mic, improve in ring psychology,
and now we love him.
You.
Now we love him. Fickle, fucking fickle. That's right. I said it.
Go ahead, bro.
I just don't understand all the cocksucking for Roman.
Oh my lord!
I mean, Shawn Michaels was that guy. Bret Hart was that guy. Hogan was that guy.
Who?
The Rock was that guy.
Okay.
Austin was that guy.
Okay.
Taker was that guy.
Okay.
Cena was that guy.
Eric, but you want to know what the difference between those runs are?
There was just never no intense ball gargling.
I'm sorry.
As there is for Roman.
I got to say it, man, only because it's true, actually. Everybody that you just named, right? Hogan had Macho Man. Rock and Austin had each other.
And
Triple H. Bret Hart had Ric Flair, Yokozuna, and Terry Bollea still around.
And, of course, Shawn.
And Shawn. Shawn Michaels, he basically had Undertaker. He had the Attitude Era. Yeah. Roman's beating everybody that you can compare him to.
I mean, Roman's got Seth. He hasn't beaten him.
Ooh. Ha-ha.
Boom. Ha-ha. Boom.
Mic drop. Give me some Eddie.
You know what? That just killed the point.
Yeah. See?
I'm not sitting here saying that we've all said it. We said it for years. Roman needs to go heel.
We need this in a minute.
You need, I said it for how long? We need Roman to be a heel. Let him be a heel. Let him be a prick. Let him do that. And finally, we're doing it.
She said Drew got vocals. Oh,
It's just the way, the worshiping for this man. It's like to the point where people are kind of putting him up there like he is winning these fights.
Oh
shit!
Damn, KO, why would you do that?
Why does he keep taking that spot?
Oh.
Because he's trying to crack open. He's trying to pull his best Moxley right now. Crack open the best. He's lucky he got that pack of hot dog back there.
A pack of hot dog ain't stopping steal, baby. Oh shit! And he hit. Oh, Kevin Owens, what are we doing here? Fuck. I continue, Eddie.
He's filling the script for fucking some Viking.
Oh.
He's gonna need some Viking.
For real, Nick. You seen that? Oh, he's trying to be in Mick Foley territory doing this crazy shit.
Oh my lord! That had about an inch margin of error, bro.
Taking the move to the neck. Why?
But I'm not saying that. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying that Roman's not doing what we've been saying that he should have been doing. A few years ago. Okay, it's just. What I'm saying is, it's just getting too fucking much at this point. Like, you're hurting one show by not having a champion on there. You could establish what you're doing with him having one belt.
Yeah.
Okay? Just give him the WWE title. That's the one that's officially recognized anyways. And that's the one that from years from now will be the number that they'll recognize for his longevity of being champion this whole time. When he inevitably breaks Bruno's record,
it's coming.
Okay.
I think he's got.
I don't know. 7 years.
7
years. 7 years is a long fucking time.
We're at 2.5.
But here's the thing about that, though. Think about how many shows Bruno actually wrestled at. He had 7 years, but back then they wrestled way less.
Yes. Well, no. Actually, not really. Like, it wasn't televised.
Exactly.
Yeah, televised wise, yeah.
They wrestled a lot. It was more house shows, and that's why I say
and carnivals.
That's why I say the guys. You can't compare what he's doing now to what they did because back then, your name, flat out your name, no advertisement, no promos, no vignettes, just your name alone sold out arenas.
But then it was literally.
And you built your name.
I gotta say, because then it wasn't as profitable as a business. People were doing that literally for love. They were getting like what, $20 a show.
Well, the wrestlers themselves was like getting paid indie prices.
But now,
indie prices are
now everything is a business. Everything about wrestling is a business. And Roman is right now you can name everybody you want. As of right now, as of today, Roman's at the top of the business.
Can't even disagree.
I'm not disagreeing with you. He's on top of the business for WWE. He is their golden goose right now, and we've seen it how many times? I just don't understand the worship, the ball gargling for this golden boy's time.
This is what it is. I can tell
Cena, even though he was loved, he was hated.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock, I don't even feel got this kind of hero worshiping. Taker,
The Rock didn't get what?
I don't think The Rock
Well,
gets to this
well,
level.
Eddie,
Hell no. This level of hero
Hold on,
worship.
but Eddie, here's the thing, right? It's not even
He still
that.
has it.
It's not even that he's being worshipped. It's the way that social media is now. If you go back to the era of The Rock, there really wasn't there was more AOLs and message boards. And
First
forums.
of all, don't hate on AOL. I was on that motherfucker hard body.
You got mail.
Hell yeah, that's
That's right. That's how that somebody knows me.
Oh, it's some fucking extreme.
Yeah, but no.
But back then, you gauged it more on the people that you knew in the streets and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have social media to post it and stuff like that. You had to talk about it at school and everything. So
Exactly.
you based it off of more of then. It's just even then, the people who were
during the AOL.
watching weren't even that hard up on that era's golden boy.
No, true.
As they
But
you
you gotta
say
remember, every
one
year-
thing
every
bad
year-
about
Do you know-
Roman,
do you know what the
and
reason
holy
is?
shit, they're trying to burn your house down.
Well, that's society right
the
now
thing.
anyway.
That's the thing. There wasn't social media back then. So, not for nothing, when you go online now and you say fucking Roman sucks and you get all those people that are hitting you up, that's the consequence of there being social media.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, you could say that The Rock sucks and your boys would just be like, nigga, you're tripping.
You're tripping, yeah. Nowadays, it's like, fuck you. I'll be burning your house down. Like, no, bitch. It's
I have
Like your hate of The Miz.
Yeah.
It's unfounded, unjust, and just unbelievable
And unwarranted.
that you just are still
Mad at
hating
him.
on greatness. You are seeing a surefire Hall of Famer in the flesh. You've seen him in the flesh in his crowning moment,
That's right.
defending his
the
title.
biggest moment of his career. You were there for.
You was there
You
for it.
flew over
You
1,000
should
miles.
be telling your grandchildren that you saw greatness at WrestleMania, the only two-time Grand Slam champion. You saw that.
And he won twice. With a concussion.
With a fucking concussion. You saw that. You should be telling your kids
Yeah.
about this experience.
About how great The Miz was.
Great. But no.
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 Of course not.
No.
He hates.
Not Eddie.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Oh, I saw Edge and El Del Rio in the main event. But
Like,
they
who
opened
give a
the show.
fuck about Alberto Del
Rio.
Rio?
Like, for real. What the fuck he doing, huh? You singing burritos? You trying to control his narrative? What are you doing? What are you doing,
You
huh?
can't even control his narrative.
For real. Don't even. How you that bad if nobody wants to control your narrative? Dudes don't even want you no more.
That's why you want your boy Edge to go out?
Yeah, for real.
Against him?
Like Eddie, you gotta remember, in that ring at one time you had doo 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 doo, and you had the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. And guess who won that night?
Who won? Not once.
Not once,
But
twice.
The Miz! Do you know why? Because he's awesome! Come on, Eddie.
Yeah, fucking beautiful. This is the type of entertainment you get with the UWO. Goddammit. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Tell a friend.
That's right. Tell a friend.
Buy a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Eddie?
Eddie,
Anything?
continue. Floor is yours.
Let me tell you how great the Miz is.
Okay.
I'll
listen.
There has literally only been one walk-off of the set of a panel member, whatever you want to call us.
Yeah.
There's only been one person to ever pack up his shit
Literally.
and leave.
He took the beers.
The kind of emotion that only greatness can bring to you. Who
Deep
caused
down.
that?
Deep down in the what was it? What was it? Not the pebbles, the plums.
Yes.
You felt that all the way in the plums.
But who caused that person to just grab his beer and leave?
Yeah. It was the Miz.
Yes.
He's great at what he does.
Greatness.
Beautiful.
Eddie,
Eddie,
this is where you talk.
you
You
it's
gotta
all
talk.
yours now. The mic's yours.
You know I'm gonna tweet Champa to spoil all the Phase 5 thing, right? I'm tweeting when an Avenger movie gets announced. I'm tagging Tommaso Ciampa, and I'm tagging you in a Twitter post, and I'm going to beg this man to just personally at you
Just
and
DM.
spoil it.
DM Kyle.
Do you know why he would do that? Because Dragon Ball Z spoilers, nobody gives a fuck. They know the show's gonna suck. They know it's it just is what it is.
See, I wish I had the type of hatred in my heart for something the way y'all do. Like, and the funny thing is, the two dudes y'all hate the most, team together. They're literally a team.
Which is why we unify to hate that team.
Unfortunately, it's not a team, okay? Unfortunately, Ciampa is saddled with his own Dawkins.
Ah.
And Miz is belittling himself with a startup fucking main roster rookie who has given us zero reason to actually like that fucking washed up, gray bearded, oatmeal number 24 beard dye using dude that is just mediocre at best. DIY. Do it yourself, Miz. Damn.
Yeah, and poor Ciampa got to carry around a guy who's only famous because his wife got big titties. Okay? He got to carry around a guy who is king of soft style. He's got to carry around a guy who weighs more than the bag that he has to carry around himself. Okay? He's got to carry around a guy because they fucked up and let go of Johnny Gargano and kept the Miz around because the Miz works for free.
Well, go ahead.
Maurice got some big ass titties. I'm just saying.
Can I get a beer?
Tell me where the lie is. Fuck. They are nice.
All right. Whose girl looks better, Miz or Ciampa's?
It's not even a conversation.
I'm sorry.
One's been in Playboy.
And I don't think I've seen Ciampa's wife naked.
She's never been in Playboy. Miz wins.
And I have never seen the Miz's wife naked either.
But first of all,
Fuck that shit. I ain't going to hell off
she
this.
did that way before the Miz. And second of all, it's not her fault that she wanted to be in Hollywood, and it looks good to have a nice wife by your side. So she got the Miz.
Ah, is that what happened? That's why she had not one but 2 kids with him?
Artificial insemination, baby.
Okay, then.
They do wonderful things with fucking with needles and drugs nowadays.
None of this shit has anything to do with Roman and Drew.
But anyways, getting to the thing. My only gripe is they should have made it for one of the titles.
Agreed.
This was a perfect.
That's what I thought they were going to do.
That's what I thought they were going to do too. I thought they were going to at least make it for one of the titles. That way, it solves your problem. Get one of the belts off them. Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't get this. A lot of people are like Drew can't carry a show, and that Drew, the ratings are going to suffer if Drew's champion. What? Are we basing this off of pandemic era? Because if you're basing it off the fact that Drew was champion during the pandemic era, he did an outstanding job holding it down in the shitty era.
Agreed.
Okay.
Is that Paul Hobbs behind Saxton?
No. Not all black people look alike, Kyle.
That's racist.
He kind of did look like him though, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I was like, it was like, you gave Drew wonderful video package. You gave him Broken Dreams back for the beginning.
Great. That was fucking great. I thought that's another reason why I thought he was winning.
The crowd was completely and utterly fucking salivating for him to win. And you sent him home with Sweet Home Caroline.
Really, literally.
All right, so I guess that transitions us to this. I guess it's time to put it on the screen.
Put that shit on the fucking screen.
I've been waiting for it. Here we go.
We got the golden motherfucking shovel back. It is a prop, damn it. Hey, go Eddie, because I know you're going to need this in a second. We at the UWL podcast are known for a few things. We are known for talking wrestling. We are also known for jokes and pretty much not being PG about or PC about pretty much anything. And we do have a special segment that we like to call the burial of the week, in which case we take something that's just not working. Not saying their career is over. We're just saying that at this point in time, you can get it. You better get it right.
Do better.
And you were.
I was ready this week. I was ready. It's been a while. So who's gonna bury something first?
We're talking about the ending of fucking 40-Year-Old Virgin that Clash of the Castle turned out to be.
All right.
They started singing Aquarius at the end of that motherfucker. It was really Tyson Fury was singing.
Yeah.
In a ring. Eddie, how about it?
Go for it.
I mean, if that's how you do your first major fucking event in the UK in 30 years, that's how you do the Cardiff crowd. That's how you did 62,000 people. You got them at the edge of their seat, salivating, literally whacking off in the crowd to get Drew to win. And he lost. And then
It's okay though.
And then you say, oh well, we gave you Tyson Fury singing "Sweet Home Caroline" with Drew McIntyre.
Well, actually, they sing Miss American Pie.
Miss American
That's
Pie,
what that
"Sweet
song
Home
was?
Caroline."
Yeah, the first one.
I don't give a fuck. They sung nothing of British culture.
Exactly.
If you're gonna have this man sing something from their side of
Maybe
the
that
pond.
song is actually really popular enough there.
I don't know. Somebody tag Gavin because I don't know.
Wake
But
me up before you go.
Yeah. Gavin was actually chanting AEW.
Gotta have faith. Anything from the Beatles?
Anything from the Beatles.
Craig David?
Craig, this motherfucker, Craig David.
Okay. Respect the man, all right?
Anything. You're telling me there's not a music scene in the UK?
There is.
Hey, look,
Punk rock.
Hey, Walsh's.
There's nothing. Nothing. No. You had him sing that? Like, why didn't you just tell the crowd, you go fuck yourselves? You got your money. Ha ha ha. Bye, bitches. But that's what it felt like. It felt like you took your money. Bye. Nothing. The crowd. I wanted to see riots. You all held up signs. UK, you all held up signs. Roman Reigns, we riot. Roman run. I ain't see nothing burning down.
Nothing at all.
Shame. Y'all burned down a city for soccer. But you won't burn down a city for Drew McIntyre? Come on.
I agree.
I mean, if this was over in Scotland, they would have burnt the place. They would have been a Scottish mafia all up in there.
I'm sorry. Did anybody else see what just happened in the background?
I saw something with Dewdrop, and there was something
Nikki
else.
Ash just threw her mask at her and walked away.
That's what it was. Oh, okay.
You mean she's ditching the gimmick that she came up with and that she
That's ran its
wanted
course.
that she wanted to do herself?
That's ran its course.
That nobody else influenced? That she ran to Vince and pitched it?
What?
About fucking
The
time.
one that's ran its course.
I am
About
shocked
time.
and appalled.
That ran its course the first week.
Man.
Yes.
What up, Gabe?
Okay, but
What I do now? What I do?
Oh, point out what happened in the back.
Oh, okay.
You know, you kind of sent the crowd home like disappointed. Bad move there. Like, that was kind of messed up. Like, the fuck? If I had paid good money and go there and you got the, it's like, okay, you didn't give me Drew winning, but you couldn't give me something better. And was that the only one waiting for Tyson Fury to knock somebody the fuck out?
He did.
Besides Austin Theory?
Oh, okay.
Oh. I was just saying the theory.
Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, the camera's still rolling, we're still live, okay?
Yeah, he said that too. He was like, we still there.
Yeah, we're still going.
Yeah, we're still going. And he gave Roman his prop. I'm like, okay, is he going to do something wrong? Okay, he didn't do nothing wrong.
I thought them lights were going to go out and then we was going to start hearing slasher music.
I'll say this: great idea, terrible execution.
High five.
Terrible.
Terrible.
And then you keep going. He's like pulling Drew up and like giving he's kind of giving Drew that look like he was getting ready to drop him.
And then he never did.
And then we're gonna set up something for him and Drew at the next,
Saudi.
Cause they're talking about Tyson Fury is gonna have another match. So I'm like,
Against Saudi.
Is this gonna be the setup for? He's gonna drop Drew.
It's that pyro.
Listen, man, I don't give a fuck what you say. I saw with blood money. It's still money, and they pay a lot of it.
Shout out to all the golfers on Live.
Yeah, man.
And to tell you the truth, after you gave me that sing along, I'd much rather had Tyson Fury drop Drew.
Yeah.
Yep, it's coming again.
Yeah, they're going by the Saudi.
I hate to say this because I usually am just like, what the fuck are they doing in Saudi? But that last Saudi show was actually really good.
It was. Not even gonna front.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Hey, listen, if you can get money, get that money. You know what? I gotta
Secure the bag, as the kids say.
Can I get a burial of the week too? Can I get one? Can I get
you
one?
have a turn?
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything. However, I just need to talk to your boy Tony Khan. All right. As soon as somebody said something, you brought money up. We know you're rich as fuck. We know you own a company. We know you have money. But just like what Seth Rollins did to Will Ospreay, once you bring money up, you lose the fucking war. What are you thinking, bro?
No, my man is tired of motherfuckers talking about he out here losing money. That's why.
I'm sorry.
He tired. He is tired. My man is tired of hearing, oh, AEW was losing money.
But
AEW was in
But you were mad at Seth
tired.
for doing the same exact thing.
Okay,
That was a personal thing between two guys.
Eddie, that's a lie. Tony is never tired.
Never.
No.
Not ever.
Okay, he's sick of hearing it.
But
he's sick of motherfuckers coming at him
I don't
talking
think
about he's losing money.
His Connect didn't make that post match. Scrum.
No, his Connect
He was
made that
looking as
post
sober as
We'll
fuck.
get there shortly, but
But
guys,
no, my man
I
is sick
hate
and
that.
tired of hearing that shit.
You can't defend
He
that,
is-
Eddie.
Yes,
You
yes, I
condemn
can.
it for
Because I'm
somebody
tired.
and then defend it for
No.
another person because you like
You
it.
can condemn that because that was a personal matter. That was a personal matter between two men. That's like me and you saying, "Oh, I got more money." That's a personal matter.
I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't pocket watch.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
not
just
Will Hobbs.
okay. That's
Okay,
not,
that was
Will
a
Hobbs
personal
looks like
matter.
a fucking
Okay,
Kansas City Chiefs,
this
though.
man is tired of hearing all the goddamn loyalist puppets and all the goddamn fucking worshippers and cocksuckers. He's losing all his money. He ain't got money. Motherfucker, you
Then
gotta
go
remind
at
you.
those people.
I'm
man.
rich,
Don't-
bitch.
No, fuck all that.
No,
you
that's
can't-
exactly what he said.
Eddie,
He's like,
Eddie,
truck
hold on
driver,
now. I
truck
gotta
driver.
call it. I
Hell
gotta
no.
call it. I
This is
gotta
a
call it.
this is a truck full of
You
Mentos.
can't be mad at Seth when he did it at Will Ospreay and then say because he did it against people who are talking shit about his money, it's justified then. If you gotta condemn it when Seth did it, you gotta condemn it when Tony
because
did it.
everybody's over here
It's
saying,
no, you can't because you will
with you on this one,
invalidate your point if you don't condemn it when everybody does it.
No, because Seth went at a personal level with Ospreay.
What is Tony doing?
Because everybody's saying Tony's losing money.
So
Nobody
it's
was out here saying Will Ospreay's not making money.
So it's
This is
personal.
why they went after Seth Rollins. This is why Seth Rollins got took. Because he went at his pockets trying to claim that Will Ospreay makes no money. Okay?
What is Seth doing? What is Tony doing? You're saying, oh, my money. What is Seth did? I have more money. When you are mad at
Because
somebody,
apparently,
when you're mad at somebody for flossing money, when the next person does it who happens to have more money, you should still be as mad.
because all he gotta hear is, you ain't got the money that WWE got.
No, listen, whenever somebody says that stupid shit, I would like to remind them that he is a con. His father owns the Jaguars and doesn't even give a fuck about that money the
Tell that
Jaguars
to
bring.
tell that to the loyalist puppets.
I do.
Tell that to all the
I told
dirt
everybody.
sheets. Everybody in the dirt sheets.
Seth got, excuse me, Tony has oil money. Like that's fucking, Saudi money? The shit, he got that. Right?
And for everybody who's out there saying that the AEW is going down because they're losing money, gotta be reminded.
Oh, yes, that Jim Crockett. But you see, even with that, I respected that opinion. I respected the fact that he would actually do his research enough to bring up the Jim Crockett. And another thing, he wasn't talking about money. He was boasting his product while comparing it to and paying homage to people like the fucking Jim Crockett referenced. When he was telling, stupid ass people who want to keep everything the same as it was back in the day, he was bringing up that shit as well. But when you brag about how much money you have, you know why Tupac was so great?
Because he's Tupac.
Exactly. But even when he was showing off his money because he was with fucking Suge Knight, he would go back and actually take that money that he was just showing off, donate it to a fucking hospital.
Yep.
Donate to a children's cause. Wasn't worried about anybody actually giving him some type of, you're soft for doing that. Because that's not the guy
You weren't saying that to Tupac.
Actually, I like Tupac because he can do a hit him up, but he can also do a Brenda's Got a Baby, and nobody will look at him any different.
Valid point.
Exactly. When somebody going to Tupac and calling him soft for giving money to Children's Hospital?
We saw what happened to those cops in Virginia. Anyway,
Exactly.
So it's my turn for the burial?
Go ahead, brother.
All right. Well, this one is a long time coming, and I can't believe I'm going to do this, but...
Dan Nelson?
No. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bury myself.
Uh-oh. What did you do wrong, Bryan?
Because you know something? This past Friday...
Oh, I know what it is. Go ahead. Titillate us.
My juices.
This past Friday, as I'm home watching SmackDown, I have to bury myself for actually enjoying.
No, what was you enjoying, Bryan? What was you enjoying, Bryan?
I gotta hit it out loud.
I
Go ahead.
I'm almost 40. I'm a little hard of hearing.
I actually enjoyed the Maxim male models.
What are their names?
Say it!
What are their
Say the names! Enunciate!
Y'all really gonna make me do this?
Say their names.
Babe, roll up a blunt.
Say it from the plums!
Come on,
Wait, if I'm gonna do it, hold on.
Titillate our juices.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right.
Oh! Dean, I need a towel! My juices
I'm gonna
are
do it
titillated!
right. Hold up. Cause I'm bringing this shit back, baby.
All right.
If we gonna do the model.
What happened to the screen? What happened to the screen?
What happened to the screen?
You probably just turned us off, bro.
No, we're still live here. We're still live here. No, we're still live here.
Alright, the feet's still on. Hold up.
Oh no.
Because if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right.
Hold on, I'm on moist.
Hold on, wait. Where is the stream?
All right, I'll take
Well, the stream's still on. I just don't know where the fucking video is.
Oh no.
But
how do you end the video?
I gotta spray the room with a little bit of arrogance.
Yeah.
Because goddamn it, Marseille
And
Mansoir
oh my God.
and Maxine and Max Dupree. You happy? You happy? All right, you happy? You happy?
Yes.
Breathe it in, because goddamn it, I ain't even gonna lie, they were fucking good. They were fucking good in that ring.
I know we got a comment section.
But this is why I'm burying myself though, right?
Go ahead.
Because the day I actually enjoy the Maxim male models,
Who did they lose to?
they lost to Shit Row.
Shit, bro.
So from here on out, ladies and gentlemen.
Shit, bro.
So from here on out, I'm not speaking for these gentlemen here. But from here on out, the UWO
Is
now supports the Maxim male models.
what do you mean now?
Hashtag fire shit row.
Because
Hashtag justice for maximum male models.
hold it up for the as a matter of fact, throw it up. The MMM. All right?
Right here.
We are repping the Maxim male models, all right? This is some bullshit. The day they did the butt in the ring, as Matt Riddle would say,
Yes.
they straight up lose to Shit Row.
Shit, bro.
I'm sorry. No, that's a miscarriage of justice. This is some bullshit. I call shenanigans. All right? I had to deal with this shit for how many months now? And then the first time they're in the ring, they won me over. And then they lose to these scrubs?
However,
I'm done.
they won you over.
They did win me over.
He was denying that the juices.
I was.
He finally got a taste of that Kool-Aid
I
and
denied
found
it.
out that that's not Kool-Aid.
I mean,
that is body armor. That is titillation.
I mean, that was inspirational.
That was. There we go. The video is back on. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, y'all can stop giving me hell. I enjoyed the Maxim.
Bryan's juices are titillated.
Hold on, really quick. One more time for the model Rick Martel.
Oh, the
That's right.
arrogance.
We gotta air it out. Real
The
quick.
arrogance.
The arrogance.
And yes, it doesn't smell like Newports and Black and Milds in here anymore.
Mansoir.
All right. And just so you know,
I
Mansoir was fucking phenomenal as that character. He was fucking great.
He is man guns.
I can't
That
believe I
boy,
just said
that boy got guns.
Yeah. So I ain't even going front. I actually enjoyed. They were way more entertaining than Hit Row was in any way, shape, or form. So I buried myself for the week. So there's the burials of the week.
Shame on you, WWE, having greatness put over shit. Come on, you do better. Okay? Come on, Papa H. You have money and titillating juices. Okay?
I almost went out and bought a Pure Life.
The crowd does
Don't
not,
do that. That water's
when
terrible.
the male models, maximum male models on the screen, the crowd leaves their seats moist.
That's right.
Okay? And you have them putting over Shit Row? Bad call.
Bad call.
Oh, you got the Red Rooster going.
All right. So we talked about Saturday. We talked about Sunday afternoon. It's time for Sunday night.
Did we really talk about Sunday afternoon though? Because there wasn't really much to talk about.
I mean, we opened the show with it, so yeah.
Yeah, that's why we kind of just went on to the next one. Oh, nice pass, DJ Uwangule. Touchdown, baby. Anyway, let's go.
All right.
Now we get to the show where
We get to the show
ain't
before the
nobody
show.
got that. Everybody got AEW's name in their mouth.
Oh, they do.
Good, bad, ugly, cute. I'm loving this. Give it to me, baby. Give me all your hate.
Can I start
I'm
out?
loving this.
Can I
This
start out?
publicity is fucking gold.
Can I start out?
Everybody's like, what is going on? Is this real? Is this fake? I don't know what to think. Is this the end? Is this the... What is happening?
Eddie.
And I'm just sitting back like...
Eddie, you fast forwarded past the whole fucking...
Oh, that whole show was talking.
You just
That whole
fast
show
forwarded.
was talking. That whole show was talking.
You know what they were talking about, though?
Greatness.
Yo. Listen.
Scissor me, daddy!
I wasn't in.
Ah! Right here!
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Stamp of approval certified.
Talk to him, Eddie.
Okay? Yes.
We just talked about shit, Row.
Yes. We say that certain things shouldn't happen. Audible should be called. That should have been an audible.
Thank
STK
you.
should have been an audible.
I think
But
everybody in the IWC agrees.
I understand. You got Grand Slam coming up. Okay? You put this match together quickly. You tested the waters. You wanted to see if everybody does love the Acclaim.
They do.
Guess what?
And guess what? Stamped of approval.
Even Taz had to take him out.
Okay? Okay? So now, when you get the inevitable run back, now you give them the gold.
That's right.
Because they have the stamp of approval.
Can I get this?
Even Keith Lee was like,
Swerve wasn't with that shit.
scissor me daddy ass!
First off, let's start out with the pre-match promo. Okay, Swerve kind of bodied your boys. I say what you want, because the last time I checked, Rock beat Scissors.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then we fast forward to the intro. Yo.
first off,
Matt Castle went
they
out there
made
and
the champions go out first.
Yep.
said, you go first.
Yep.
And then Matt Castle came out and said, you might have put us in a body bag. You motherfuckers a toe tag. You dead.
So,
Bro, number one, let me just speak about one thing.
And put some goddamn respect on Bowens here.
I
not
was
D'Angelo
just
Dawkins.
about to say that.
He is
I
not
was
Dawkins.
just about to say that, bro. No bullshit. Dawkins
Yeah, not Dawkins of the
ain't
team.
better than Bowens, bro.
not even fucking close.
No, he's not better than Bowens.
Put some respect on that boy's
He's
name.
a 5'2" player. Like y'all realize I've been saying this shit for over a year now.
Yes.
About how great the Acclaim was.
Yes, we are.
Yes, and it's finally coming to fruition.
However, can I just talk about how fire this fucking match was?
Please do.
All right, number one, for the second real big botch of the night that was cleaned out ridiculously, all right? The first one was the Eddie Kingston when he did that botch and he fucking, shoulder injury while he did it.
Yes.
That was genius. Number two was when Bowens fell. Yeah, my knee's fucked up. And they played up on that the whole fucking match. It was fucking phenomenal.
Commentary picked up on it.
Let's
real
talk
quick.
about the elephant in the fucking room. Who knew that Chicago was hostile territory for Keith Lee and Swerve?
That's how low they Acclaim are.
Who knew?
Who knew that
They
Keith
were
Lee-
booing them.
Keith Lee.
Was getting booed.
I swerve. I can give you swerve.
Everybody loves the Acclaim. I've been telling you this for over a year.
I can give you swerve because swerve can come off as a heel.
Yes.
Okay, swerve got heel
But
tendencies.
you undoubtedly
But-
gave me negative review and affirmation from the audience that was
Keith
supposed
Lee.
How many big words you learned today, Kyle?
Okay, when you could get Keith motherfucking Lee booed.
But in fairness to that crowd, the majority of that match, they were doing a lot of heel tactics. They were
No, they
going
played
out-
it up, yes,
Yeah.
and I love it because
Yeah.
they knew it. They knew it. They were going out there. They sensed it. They sensed that they were the heels of this match. So they said, and I love it. They fucking said, "Fuck it." You saw Keith Lee. Keith was like, for a second, he's like, "They're going," and Keith Lee was like, "Okay," and he started playing it to the crowd. He's like, "We're gonna be the heels then." Okay, we'll be the heels then for this match.
Oh, they went after Roman's leg. They did everything.
Mwah. Mwah. That match reminded everybody. Tag team wrestling is our bread and butter.
As I'm going to say this, match of the weekend is 1A and 1B. You got Walter and Sheamus, And yes, I said, fucking Walter. Don't put me on dark.
You get a pass.
And you had the Acclaim and Swerve in Our Glory. Those are 1A and 1B. Neither one of the matches was better than either one. And they were for totally different reasons. Go ahead.
Oh, scissor me, daddy. Oh, scissor me, daddy.
All right, you know what, Chicago? Okay, you know what? I'm from New York. I'm from New York, but y'all got that one.
Chicago. Okay.
I love Chicago.
The murder capital of the goddamn country.
Yeah, well, scissor me, daddy.
Okay. That crowd full of nothing but gangsters and drug dealers.
And users.
And they're in the scissor
Nah,
me, daddy.
Johnny Gargano is definitely short, bro.
Yeah, he's tight.
Oh, where's my hate? Somebody tag, hey, Tim, where's my hate? Johnny
We're not on
Small.
Facebook anymore.
Yeah, we're not on Facebook anymore. We don't tag him. We just say like,
Somebody tag him
follow,
over here.
subscribe, and tell a friend.
Matter of fact, I'm making a post later. Watch.
But here's the thing, right?
Want my hate?
Like you were saying, Keith Lee and Swerve, they figured it out from the very jump.
Mm-hmm.
They literally took Keith Lee's song and flipped it on him.
Yeah.
And gave it to the Acclaim. You literally just lost that song. That's the Acclaims now. It's like, you know, when the UK, when Bailey comes out, they sing that Bailey song or whatever. Yeah, Basking His Glory is officially gone. You lost that. I'm sorry. Somebody took the hit and made it better than you.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, the Acclaim just literally solidified themselves as a top tag team in all of pro wrestling
That was
right
a
now.
stamping match.
It was a stamp of approval.
It started off as a test because let's be real. The entrances for the Acclaim were over. Matt Caster coming out cutting his rhymes was over as fuck.
Oh,
but
you need a rap gimmick.
Apparently, he doesn't do it as good as somebody else.
So I heard.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you know what? Kerry
Kerry
didn't like his bars.
Somebody who
I'm
doesn't
gonna put
make
it right there.
dollars.
I'm gonna call her right out. Brian,
Yep.
Kerry was laughing at Max Caster's bars. She didn't like him.
It's Kerry, though.
Okay, you're right.
Didn't she hit her head recently too? So I'll give her a pass.
Yeah, I'll give her a pass on
She's
that.
probably on some
Whoa,
medication right now. Tylenol.
No. That don't get put on worldwide special. That don't get put on a worldwide spectrum.
But in all actuality,
Happens, maybe she-
the match was fire. To me, it was the match of the entire night. The crowd was literally eating out of the palm of their hands, and I 1,000% agree with you guys, and I said it too. They needed to call an audible on that one, but I understand why they're not calling the audible because you're selling Grand Slam and they're from New York.
I hate to say this though, bro, but I think that them winning the titles in the rematch, because I know AEW doesn't like doing rematches, but when they do it correctly. I'm gonna give them that. However, there's some points in time when it comes to the world of wrestling that you need to find that you can create literally magic by just a win.
Oh yeah, easily.
And that crowd was salad. I was with Chicago.
We all were.
I was rooting for the fucking Acclaim the whole time. All right, that match was fucking phenomenal, excellently done, excellent storytelling, and a tag team match of all fucking things.
Yes.
And
ain't Flushy Meadows Queens?
bro, say what you want to say.
It's in Queens.
Say what you want to say about that, but I just think that at that particular time, and I understand that the AEW faithful are going to disagree and say everything is okay. However, that one time,
Yes.
major wrong call.
Yeah, 100%.
In
agree.
front of that crowd, they deserve to see the Acclaim win that.
Oh, 100% agree. But like I said, they're gonna get it in New York.
No, that was a business move.
Yeah, it's a business move.
That
They're gonna
was a
sell
business
out. They're gonna sell out the
Like you
what's it
say-
called? Yeah, I don't.
Like you said,
So I carry. I
wrestling
disagree
is a
with you
business.
1,000%.
Wrestling is a business.
Yeah.
That was a business move. Call that audible now. You already gave it away to a crowd that paid already and stuff. They weren't cut. Trust me, nobody bought tickets for that match. They left there saying, "Oh shit, that was a good ass fucking match." But nobody paid tickets. Hell, going in, there was nothing but hate.
That is the beauty.
Nothing but hate.
They didn't want to see that, and you made them.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the loudest fucking reaction in the night. And Kenny Omega was on the card.
Even I said it. I was like, outside when you said, "Oh, there's no build for this pay-per-view." I said outside of the women's match, which is understandable because they had called audible on that one because Thunder Rosa got hurt, and the tag team match, which was kind of slapped together quickly because of the fact that AEW's been focusing on trios things. They were focusing on trios. They were focusing on the main event scene. So the tag team division got a little bit pushed aside this last couple of months and everything. So going in, there was like, what's the real beef between these two teams?
Yeah.
So I can understand why TK didn't go on Audible, because now you build some beef. Now the Acclaim are over certified. Okay, now
You can use Bowen's leg
now when
injury
they
as
will
an
go
excuse.
into other cities, and other cities are going to be going nuts for the Acclaim, and unfortunately, Swerve and Lee are going to have to play heels.
I hate to say it, they're
They're going to have to go in heels.
I don't think that they're going to play on in another city, but if they're going to have a rematch, they got to go heel.
Yeah, they're going to have to play
They
heels.
got to go full
Oh, yeah,
heel.
New York.
If not full, Swerve, I can see Swerve going full heel, and Keith Lee playing the tweener, just confused and just going with his tag team partner, kind of heel.
Yeah.
But Gabe said it. He's like, have them lose in Queens. Swerve turns on Lee. I honestly am in the boat of Lee turns on Swerve, because if you notice, every time miscues have happened, it's because Swerve got in the way.
Yep.
There was 3 in that match.
Yeah.
Every time miscues have happened between Swerve and Lee in their matches, it's because Swerve has gotten in the way.
Yep.
I have Lee finally snap. They lose the belt because Swerve got in the way again. And Lee's just tired of it. And he's the one, nice big old spirit bomb.
Yep.
Boom! And not even full heel. He's just
want to say
tired
that
of
Caster kicked out of that.
That is true.
That is true.
And if anything, I know Bowens is great at what he does, but Caster showed out. Like, as much as I love the Acclaim, and don't get me wrong, I really do love the Acclaim. I've been a fan of these guys since they've been put together. I personally,
How's it going, Jacob?
I honestly have been more championing Bowens, even though Bowens has been hurt a lot of the time. I've seen the skill in Bowens, but the improvement in Max Caster is fucking phenomenal. What that guy has gone through, and like they even said too, 2 guys that they found on Dark, that they put them together, Tony put them together, and they just ran with it. They took the rap gimmick and just got over with it. So props to the Acclaim. Phenomenal match. Props to Keith Lee and Swerve. They were great too.
Remember a few months ago? Oh, the Acclaim need to go. TK need to fire them.
I've never said
Who
that.
the fuck said that?
Yeah.
The old IWC.
Oh, my.
Remember when Matt Caster got in trouble with his rhymes?
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, nobody remembers.
And he got
Nobody,
sent- and he-
nobody
and he got
wanted
sent
him
home.
gone. They wanted him to be suspended.
Yeah,
and
and
he
then-
was.
People were
And he
calling.
was.
And then he came
Yes.
back and owned it.
And
No, but
Here's the
people
written
I was
statement.
beyond owned.
Here's my written statement.
No, the AEW loyalists, the WWE loyalist puppets, and the bots were out in full force.
Nobody
talking
cares about
me
them.
tooing them. The IWC wanted them me tooed. The IWC was like, oh, that's not a good look for TK. That's not a good look for AEW. And TK stood the course. He stood behind his guys, and now look at him.
Yeah, I said it. When Caster came back, he owned it. He was like,
Okay.
here's my written statement.
TK didn't. I like the fact that
I will
TK didn't
kick
give
your
up to the pressure.
booty.
Okay, he didn't give in to the pressure. He didn't give in to the fucking audience,
Not at all.
the fucking IWC trying to pressure him into me tooing them or doing some of that fucking goddamn fucking social justice warrior bullshit. Okay, he stayed the course. He let it die down, and then he got him back on TV.
But most importantly, he actually punished him and made a public.
Yes, he
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
But
did what he
people
was
were
supposed
calling for some more severe punishment. People want
Fuck
him
him.
gone.
first of all, Patrick Clark fucked himself over.
Oh, he
all right?
fucked.
That's a whole
himself.
different story.
We will get into that. Not right now, because I don't feel like fucking swearing, knowing damn well I'm saved.
I'll swear for you. He fucked.
He fucked himself.
Fuck all capital letters.
Try to control-
Himself.
He can't even control his narrative.
Nah.
Looking at the
Patrick
movie.
Clark. Fuck Patrick Clark.
Shit, that's the only thing he's about to control is his jail time.
He about to control what kind of
on,
lipstick
James.
he gonna have on.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
you the Velveteen Dream, huh? That's like that. I'm like, some Kool-Aid. Brighten them lips up for us.
Hold my pocket.
You gonna finish that corn?
He about to be velveteening.
Can I throw one more match in there because I know we're gonna go quick and this was a long card with like fucking 20 matches on it.
And they yeah, they went into a media scrum and put the heel thing there. Who watches the media scrum?
Yeah, we'll talk about the media scrum after. But no,
Fair enough. I watched the
another
media
match I
scrum
want to
this
give props to. I got to give props to is Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. That's how you develop 2 young stars.
My only critique with that match
Uh-huh.
was too damn quick.
I was okay with it.
I thought they deserved him a few more minutes.
Trust me, they definitely deserve more time. But for what it was, the fact that there were so many matches on the card, it was just like, mind you, that match actually had one of the best story builds out of all of them. The story about the friend, and the friend didn't want you to do better than them, blah blah blah. I really liked it. First off, Starks' new look, liked it, looking like AJ Styles with the fucking vest and the gloves and shit. Looked great on him. Powerhouse Hobbs, we've been saying this from like jump. This dude is a fucking megastar, and to me, he needed this win. And as much as I like Ricky Starks is already a star in my opinion. And AEW just knows how to build these young guys right. And they built these two guys perfectly. They put them side by side, made them a part of Team Taz, made the title relevant.
They let Hobbs develop.
Yeah, they let Hobbs develop. They didn't overexpose the guy. Whenever he was involved in a match, he always had his shining moments and then faded away.
They so underexposed him. People were like, is he even still there?
Yeah.
Because they let him learn first.
Yeah.
Before they didn't put a green as baby shit Hobbs out there and let him learn on the fly. They let him learn first, then throw him out there.
Yep. And now it's the time. It's his time to go out there and run with it. So I'm all for it. Like, I'm waiting for a Hobbs Wardlow match for the TNT title. Like, I could see that coming soon. You know what I'm saying? So props to both of those guys. They went out there, they killed it, they were over. And the sudden ending to the match, to me, was perfect. It was like Ricky was setting up for another spear. Hobbs caught him with that fucking spine buster. And I'm sorry, if a guy like Hobbs is giving you a spine buster, you are out. Yeah. Like, look at Farouk. When Farouk hit you with that spine buster, you were dead.
I break backs. That's pretty much what he goes in there to do. And goddamn it, he does it.
He did it.
And my only gripe, yes, I wouldn't have been mad if they got a few more minutes.
Yeah.
The ending.
That was, I mean,
the ending made perfect sense. He got him. He was at full speed. He got him with a fucking spine buster through the fucking goddamn pine. Not on the pine, through the pine.
You can tell Arn Anderson has been working with him lately.
Okay, Starks definitely took a bottle of goddamn Tylenol afterwards. His head said, boing off that fucking mat. Okay, a few more minutes.
I thought they deserved a few more minutes.
To the end, I wouldn't have been mad at. But overall, the match was great. And on top of it, it just lets you be able to keep building it up. You know, the two men don't have to have an immediate run back, immediate rematch, but you let it boil up some more and then have another match. It's just a matter of who are we going to give the Rocket Pack to.
Yeah.
That's what TK got to decide. Yeah. Because the winner of that match is essentially going to be the one that gets the Rocket Pack.
I think it's got to be Ricky. If it's the rematch and running it back, Hobbs, heels can hold their heat because Ricky could get the win and Hobbs can still whoop his ass after the match and it'll still look believable. You know what I mean? So to me, the next match, it's got to be Ricky.
Then you run the risk of everybody, it's 50-50 booking. But you got to understand, sometimes 50-50 booking sucks. And sometimes it makes sense.
50-50 booking sucks when it's weekly. When for a month straight you're seeing the same teams or the same people involved in matches, and 1 week one person wins.
We have moved past that.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, okay, now it's time for this person to win. In a couple weeks, this person's going to win. Like, go back to Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. All right? When that feud started, Rosa got the win first, but Britt Baker got over. Then the next time they fought, Britt got the dub, Thunder lost. And then the next time they fought, Thunder got the win, won the title. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but it was over a year plus span of time. You know what I'm saying? When you spread this shit out, it's not as bad. So the next time I see them fighting, maybe it is Grand Slam or Grand Slam on Rampage or whatever.
Just don't give me that goddamn fucking shit you've been giving me with Ortiz and Soho and.
Yeah, no, I'm done with that, please. By the way, Sammy, get away from golf carts. You're gonna die one day.
And TK, I'm sorry.
He straight pushed tied the last second. He gonna die from a golf cart.
Get Mello the fuck. Get Tay off the. Get her off the fucking TV.
No,
she broke Ruby's fucking nose.
Oh no!
No, I don't care about that.
Oh,
it's not ballet.
Oh.
No, she has regressed.
She was up.
No, Ty's fine.
She was up. She kind of regressed lately.
No, Ty's fine.
She's kind of sloppy. Like she's just like she got comfortable.
You know why? She's not working as much anymore.
Yeah, she's gotten comfortable.
Yeah.
She knows her spot's pretty much solidified because she's fucking
married to Sammy now.
With Sammy, so she's pretty much solidified. So she's gotten kind of complacent. And if she does not want to...
Well, I mean, they can't get their fucking tongues out of each other's mouths for 5 minutes to fucking practice. So, I mean, there's that.
You know, so it's getting to the point... It's getting to the point where Tay is like, either you got to have a talk with her. Are you gonna get serious, or am I wasting my time here?
No, she's fine. I think she's fine. Like I said, she just hasn't been working for a while. So, in my opinion, it's like once she starts getting back in the ring, getting in the flow of shit, like hell, maybe her and Anna Jay go on a tag run or some shit. Like,
No, don't put that out there in the universe.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
We all know.
We all know it's gonna happen.
Get that shit out of here.
Can I get another one?
All right. Where else do you guys want to go on this before we get to the big story? 6-man?
Yeah.
Thoughts on 6-man?
Fuck Kenny Omega. Nah, honestly, it was actually refreshing to see Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay in the ring. I just wish it wasn't a one-on-one.
No, I'm talking about the Dark Order match.
My bad.
So, one for everybody who got work. Kenny didn't look like he was hurting
At all.
That
I told you the story. I told
that
you the
kind
story.
of looked like Kenny of old. For all you people who were like, Kenny don't look like he's 100%. Kenny's still wearing a compression shirt.
That was the story,
Kenny
bitches.
still got tape on.
Is Johnny hungry?
Kenny's not. Kenny got rushed back. You obviously don't listen to commentary because Don Callis has been selling you guys on this work, and y'all have been biting like goddamn hungry piranha. Holy shit, did the IWC get work? Because Kenny looked fucking phenomenal.
Amazing in that match.
He looked like he had to miss a beat.
Average at best. I mean, he is Kenny Omega.
He came back bigger looking.
To quote the great Gorilla
He
Monsoon,
was-
will you stop it?
He was hitting all his spots. He
My
hit
draft
his,
begins in 30 seconds, guys. Sorry.
Okay, he hit that dive over the
Terminator.
right over it perfectly.
Snapdragon after Snapdragon after Snapdragon.
He was nailing them V triggers on point. He looked like he had not been out for a year. And everybody got worked.
I said this the day the compression shirt came out. I'm like, if he starts losing clothing every week, you know he's fine. And when he went from the compression shirt with the arm brace, then he lost the arm brace and just had a compression shirt, and you see the
Tape on
Coliseo
the
tape
knee.
on his arm and all that shit. Then he shows up
This
to
week,
All Out. He was
Nothing.
perfectly fine.
He came out and nothing. Like, I'm back, bitches.
And by the way, Justin Roberts is fucking gold.
No, when he did the entrance
And he
on
was like-
Dynamite, he is better than Will Ospreay.
Right.
He has more championships than Will Ospreay.
right.
He has more 5-star matches than Will Ospreay. I was like,
Did you hear what he said about Will Ospreay? He's like, Will Ospreay took his ball and went home while Kenny Omega is still here. By the way, Kenny Omega is Will Ospreay's favorite wrestler. I fucking died. I was like, fucking died.
I never heard an announcer bury somebody.
And he's also from two places, you know. He's
Winnipeg, Manitoba, and North Carolina. I fucking love that. That
I never thought I'd see
time.
Justin Roberts body bag somebody
For real.
doing an intro.
he is
He's a
from
dapper yapper. He's a dapper yapper.
But that shit, yeah, Justin Roberts, man, he must be
Fucking gold.
When it's time for a Kenny match, he must be just giggling over the fucking shit he had to read.
All right, here's the question coming out of that match. What's going to happen with Hangman now? Because now Hangman's just lost in the sauce. Because it looked like Dark Order was starting to get fed up with him.
Do you want me to tell you something in IWC's terms, or do you want me to tell you in
Your opinion.
My opinion?
Hangman buried.
No. I'm going to tell you like this, man. I'm not going to say somebody is buried in AEW unless it's somebody like Serpentico. Only because...
Don't get him.
91. We down to less than 10, baby. He needs 9 more. Shit, I didn't even watch Dark today, so he might have got another one.
Luther, Fuego, fucking apparently Bobby Fish. People like that who are we're just done with you, all right? But whenever you need a hard hitter to actually sell a card, someone that you bring up is a Hangman Page. Tony Khan is not doing bad by him. I just think that his championship reign was stale. Aside from that, the guy's fucking cowboy shit.
Yeah.
Say cowboy shit in an AEW ring and listen to that fucking crowd, and you tell me that he's buried.
And they were chanting cowboy shit when him and Kenny got in the ring.
Exactly.
I mean, that was fucking great. They got in the ring finally, and the ref's like, "You guys ain't the legal men. Get out. You ain't the legal."
Oh yeah, by
Okay,
the way, what the
okay.
fuck? Rick Knox?
Okay.
You follow rules?
You want to follow rules? They're like, you want to follow rules? Finally, okay. Drag the tag team partner. Tag me in. All right, Rick, now we're legal. Get the fuck out of the way.
Where the fuck did Rick Knox start following the rules? He listens to the show.
And then the following,
He listens to the show.
And then
Rick
the
Knox is
following,
real
and then the
listener.
following match, Bryce Winfrey forgets all the rules.
Yeah, Bryce just said fuck all this shit. He's like, I'm gonna be in there, but I ain't gonna pay attention.
But yes, Rick Knox following the rules, and a Bucks Kenny match. That doesn't happen.
At all.
At all. That didn't happen in the Indies. That don't happen in AEW. That don't happen.
Honor.
That never happens. That
was a miracle within itself.
That is storytelling right there. That is long-term booking right there. Rick Knox following the rules.
Finally
during
figured
a
it out.
Kenny and Bucks match.
Wait a second. They don't got to tag with 2 people, but when there's 3 people, oh, y'all got to really follow the rules. Wow. I was in amazement when I saw that. I was like, wow, Rick Knox is doing something.
I saw, a lot of people were upset.
By the way, Clemson up 14-3 at halftime. That's what the fuck we do.
You had your typical, everybody was upset that the EVPs made themselves champion.
No shit.
No fucking shit.
Y'all shocked by that?
You don't?
It's been 3 years. Y'all just figuring this out?
Because first of all, they might, you all might still think they have the EVP thing. Okay, their power has been greatly diminished.
Yes.
Okay, their powers have been greatly diminished. Okay, they still have some stroke, but not as much stroke as day one. Okay, so their powers have been greatly diminished. Okay, but it is a business move. You give it to 3 of your biggest names in the company. That's how you establish it.
Yeah.
That's like whenever I got mad when Jericho won the title. You give it to your biggest guy.
Yeah.
Okay? So you give it to them. You let them establish it. You let them... The fucking titles are made for them.
Literally.
And TK told you. It's like, we got him. We're just waiting for Kenny. He literally told you, I'm waiting for Kenny. I'm making them the first champion.
Mm-hmm.
You reward your day ones. Okay? Now, when they inevitably lose to somebody, that next team will be made.
Yeah.
And on the come up. And then you will not see the Bucks and Kenny next to those titles again for a while, if ever again afterwards.
Yeah, because then Kenny will end up going for the world title. I mean, pretty much if you look at it, these trios titles are to keep Kenny busy.
And keep Kenny and the Bucks busy.
Keep Kenny busy.
Hate to say this. Okay, go
No, I was going to say, it's keeping Kenny busy for now while the world title picture revolves around whatever the fuck's going on. It keeps the Bucks away from the tag team titles and away from FTR. And it gives them something to do while trying to build up trios. And now you need a legit trio to go after those titles. So now it's time to establish a trios division.
Don't worry about it, bro. We're on our way. Don't even worry about Mr. Impact. Don't worry. You got good money. You're good money. You got money coming in. You got money coming in. Get Georgia Tech the fuck out of here. That's what they get from rescinding my scholarship.
I was sitting there talking about college.
I'm sorry, but go ahead. But I just had to respond to Mr. Impact.
But no. Overall, it was a great match. Don't get me wrong. The match was fucking phenomenal itself. I loved the storyline. I loved the storytelling between. I saw the little things with Dark Order and Hangman. That was the first time Alex Reynolds ever got cheered in his entire career. With all due respect, and I like Alex Reynolds. I actually admit that. I actually do like Alex Reynolds. Okay. Johnny Hungy is Johnny Hungy. He's fucking over his shit. And Hangman fucking catching Johnny with the fucking
you mean
buckshot.
the Beaver Boys are over?
Oh, the Beaver Boys have been over. Love them boys.
Dude, why was Alex Reynolds looking like a...
I don't know. He grew a beard out.
He was out there looking like a small version of James Storm.
Yeah, he really did.
He came out and I was like... Because Carl and Afton that came over and everything, and they were playing Uno with my wife, and I'm like, why?
Y'all don't want no Uno smoke with me.
I was like, I just paid money to watch pay-per-view. I'm not waiting. But I was telling Carl, I'm like, why does he look like James Storm? Carl goes like, holy fuck, he does look like a skinny James Storm. I'm like,
yeah, he does.
Yeah, he did. He looked like a skinny James Storm.
Alex Reynolds is very underrated, by the way.
Very underrated.
Very underrated.
And John Silver's just underrated because all you see is some short, stocky guy. And you're like, oh, what the hell? This is a job. This short little stocky guy throwing motherfuckers around like crazy.
I can't believe I just saw. I'm sorry, guys. I'm currently doing a fantasy draft, and a tight end just got drafted in the second round. Continue.
And that was a match where it was like,
No.
Get him?
No, Mark Andrews.
And it was a match where either team winning was not a bad move.
Yeah.
It was obvious they're going with the Bucks and Kenny of the Elite, but if he wanted to call an audible and go with Dark Order and Hangman, not even a bad move there.
Yeah.
And everything. So the match overall was great.
Mm-hmm.
They brought it, the near falls, the stories, the Kenny and Hangman story in there, just alone. Like crowds just salivating, waiting for them.
The moment they got
for them
right
to square off, waiting like, come on. And it was just perfect. It was great. Silver ran wild, took out everybody. Nakazawa got not taken the fuck out.
Yep.
So I have no gripes about it. It was a great end to a tournament. That the only hiccup in the tournament was Trustbusters.
Yeah.
That's my only hiccup in the tournament.
I mean, it gave them a chance to get out there and be on TV.
best friends need somebody to beat.
Sorry to keep interrupting. Gabe is defending that choice. Gabe, fuck that. All right, go ahead.
So the match was.
Don't nobody care about your foosball, Bobby.
Oh, my bad.
You know.
That's all right. So should we get to the main course?
No, wait. We still got the women's title match, which people are not happy with.
Not even that I wasn't happy. I just didn't care.
But Tony Storm's champion.
Yeah, that's what y'all wanted.
Isn't that what everybody wanted?
Do you know why everybody's not happy about it?
Because of the interim.
It's the interim shit,
The interim
man.
shit. And I agree. I have notified Tony that this interim shit needs to stop, and he needs to cut this shit out because, like I said, this interim shit would have saved us a lot of headache with the world title.
Mm-hmm.
But it's neither here or there. The story, the original story was going to be Tony Storm and Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
So, the judging on how long Thunder is going to be out for with his bulging discs and back injury and stuff, we don't know. Hopefully, we pray for a speedy recovery. If not, this is where that interim shit throws a wrench in everything.
And James, I 100% agree. They should have put the belt on Jamie Hayter.
Hayter?
And I'm sorry.
No, you know what I want Hayter to do?
What?
Hayter needs to be the one to take out Cargill.
But here's the thing, right?
If they weren't going to do Athena, I want Hayter to be the one to take out Cargill.
Honestly, I agree with that too. But here's the thing. I would have put the belt on Hayter. Because you know why? Everybody knew Tony was getting that belt. Because we already knew Tony was getting that belt.
What everybody wanted.
This four-way was, this is why I didn't care about it. It's like, well, we all know Tony's winning it no matter what. They're not going to put it back on Britt. It's either going to be Tony gets the title, they give it to Hayter, and everybody gets fucking wood in their pants, or they're putting it back on Sheeta, which nobody wanted.
Nobody wanted Sheeta.
Sheeta was just there just to
if
be
they had put it on Sheeta or Britt, all you would have heard is, oh, Tony put it on his two favorites.
Yes, but see, personally, but to me, Jamie Hayter would have made a lot more sense because you could have prolonged the Tony Storm winning it. You could have gave it to Tony at fucking whatchamacallit, Grand Slam, which is coming up in 3 weeks. You could have gave it to her then. You could have had a huge moment. But no, they did. Or you could have even started a feud between Hayter and Britt Baker because eventually we all want Hayter to break away from Britt Baker. So for me, it's like you could have started the process right there and then. Kyle?
Why does that cameraman sexually harass Jamie Hayter?
You leave that cameraman alone.
Listen,
he is doing God's work.
All right, my man.
all right. You know how much cake was in that ring?
You know
I mean, he got like right in it.
You don't understand.
Phenomenal job.
You don't understand. First of all, that man has to be strong because that camera lens has to be big to get all that in one frame. Okay, so he has that extra big.
Shit. Oh, dude, you in Australia right now, or are you from Australia? Because that's fucking cool.
That is really actually cool.
That's fucking cool. Aussie. You know
Aussie.
You know how to respond to that.
So my man got to hold that big ass camera.
Laser beam, never heard of him.
Got to have that big ass camera to do haters, cakes in there. So that already is A+.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you don't understand. That man got extra bonus. That man is feeding a family.
Yeah.
Okay, and he just made a college tuition off that.
That's right. The fuck. It was Gabe who said it.
Okay, that man made one of his children. He's got a college tuition paid for because he got that camera shot.
That's right.
Okay, Ty Warner called up TK and was like, "That was a wonderful shot. That was beautiful. More of those."
Yeah, but no, I'm sorry. I with all due respect, Tony winning the title did nothing for me.
And I can see Hayter was over. Hayter's over. People have generally floated to Hayter because they're tired of seeing her beat a lackey.
Yeah.
And everything. And that's why I said, I wouldn't be mad if Hayter takes out Cargill finally.
Oh shit! What time is it in Australia right now? I need to know because that's fucking awesome.
Hey Siri.
So.
What time is it in Australia?
Well, we got somebody in Australia to tell us.
I actually grew up with a kid that was from Melbourne, and I forgot what the other place it was. His dad was from there, but they were all from Australia. They were some of the coolest people I ever met. So shout out to Australia.
Sorry, I can't go. Can't go to a country where the spiders are bigger than me.
It is 12:27.
Fucking spiders are bigger than me down there.
Lunchtime. Thank you for joining us during your break.
Is Vegemite really that good?
I heard it's a hit or miss.
Okay.
I heard it's a hit or miss. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it.
So it's like Kachupa.
Okay, no, everybody loves Kachupa.
I don't understand one person.
It's like the Acclaim. Everybody loves Kachupa.
All right.
Especially my mom's.
But, everybody got what they wanted. Everybody was screaming, oh, Tony needs to be... Tony lost the first time. Oh, Tony got buried. She went to AEW.
Best spread ever.
She's
says.
champ.
All right, we're gonna have to order some.
You know,
I'll order some and I'll try it.
I'll try it.
Straight up.
Because
I'll get like an Aussie box.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Eddie.
Yeah.
But Aussies talk about this thing like it's like filet mignon.
Yeah, it's a spread though.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna have to get an Aussie box or something like that and try some shit. So I will make sure I try Vegemite.
Put hairs on your chest.
Welcome to the family, goddammit.
you
I
know,
love
and
this
then,
shit.
like I said, then you had the Jade Cargill Athena match.
Kyle, this is all you. You wanted to have fun and bury somebody. Go for it. Didn't you want to bury Athena? Wow. Okay.
No, TK took care of that apparently.
Actually, I'm the opposite way.
I thought you wanted to bury her.
All right. Give me 3 seconds to make my selection in my draft, and I will get that. I just want to hear your opinion on that.
I mean, we didn't need the match on pay-per-view.
Agreed. That should have been pre-show.
That could have been a Rampage main event or
By
something.
the way, Jade looked fucking.
She is
phenomenal.
You know, she is the TBS champion. Have it as a TBS Rampage main event. You know, could have saved it for that. Didn't need to be there. You know, props on Jade for the She-Hulk look and everything.
Yeah.
That was actually kind of good.
Yeah,
She almost
good.
did pull a Shockmaster though, going through that wall. That was a little iffy there. I was like, oh, she almost tripped through that wall. I was like, she almost did a Shockmaster. Like, but it was just
Hurry up and draft. I'm next.
It was okay for me.
It was just there. It was quick. You know, Athena did the best she could to make Jade look good.
This is my one problem with AEW pay-per-views. Filler matches. It's like, I understand you're building the story to it, but not everything needs to be on a pay-per-view. You can legit cut about an hour of
I
that
got 8
pay-per-view.
seconds until he drafts. My draft selection is right there.
Oh, yeah,
He did
she's
not
not-
draft him. Bang.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Bang.
She's
First
on point with her cosplay.
First
yeah.
off, let's get straight to the number one.
Yep.
Fire fucking choice for that. All right. And everybody who compared it to China's cosplay, she was in a fucking porno. Don't do that. That's disrespectful. Anyway.
That's the
porn
meme that's
industry.
going around.
Huh?
That's the meme that's going
I
around.
know, that's disrespectful, man. Number 2, fuck what you guys say about Jade, all right? Whatever you want to say, she's green, she's this, she's that. She did her fucking job in
She's
there.
developing.
She is developing, all right? The interference with, the baddies.
Yeah.
I mean, they got that.
Expected.
They
Lily
got
Grace
that.
still hasn't woken up.
Yeah, she got.
She's still asleep.
She got one of those right there.
She ate that fucking guardrail. Holy fuck.
But anyway, hold on. My selection's coming up. And let me know when I says my turn.
Kiara, when you're out there on ringside, wear
In
sneakers.
fact,
Wear
when that option
sneakers.
goes, give me TJ Hawkins.
Okay, wear sneakers. Cause you're over here trying to run away in heels. Wear sneakers.
Yeah.
It's okay. You still have cakes without the heels on.
But anyway, as I was saying, the match itself wasn't bad. I don't get where the hate comes from. The match was good.
I think they just took. No. Is that your boy?
Yeah, TJ Hawkins. The girl is still there. The girl is still there. I mean, she's still undefeated, 37-0 now. Dude, if you guys really thought that Athena was going to end that streak without I'm talking about every fucking week going at it, major feud, you're crazy. They're not going to kill Jade's momentum, especially, obviously, this is Tony's fucking project to get this
Pet
going on.
project.
Yeah.
As a
And this
motherfucker.
Another pet project.
I'm sorry. Say what y'all wanted. The right call was Jade to get the win.
Mm-hmm.
The match itself, I fucking loved it. I thought Jade actually showed improvement.
Yeah, she looked good in
She
the
did
match.
not.
Honestly, Athena's not bad either. Athena really
I'm
isn't bad.
surprised. I wholeheartedly expected you to shit all over this match.
Yeah.
That shit was just quick.
Like I said, you're not going to get what you expect. I thought it was actually, for what it was worth, for the host title, a very fucking phenomenal match.
And honestly, read James' comment, because that's 1,000% what I always say.
She's learning. Exactly.
Yeah.
She's learning on the
job.
fly. She's learning on the fly. She just had to, and I say what you want to say, bro. Athena looked good. She's always going to look good. She's actually really good in the ring.
Very good in the ring.
But however, the right call was to keep that belt on Jade. Let that girl develop a monster streak. When she gets into like the 60s, then maybe you're gonna start seeing some type of chinking in that armor.
You know what I say?
Hold on. I think that the person who's gonna take that title, sue me and quote me, is Kara.
Kara Hogan?
I mean,
She's gonna get tired of living in Jade's shadow. She's gonna say, I want to fight you, and she's gonna take that title. However, that's when Jade can actually start to carry matches. Because those two girls in the ring right now ain't gonna be no seller.
I appreciate the work.
Ain't gonna be no seller. But allow the man time to actually show you his plan, man. I think Jade's actually doing a hell of a job considering she's greener than fucking anybody on the roster.
Literally.
She's doing good.
She got a better record than Serpentico.
Way!
it all depends on what side of the column you're looking at. Though. What side of the column you're looking at there?
He barely got 20 wins.
Yo, put some respect on Jade's name, man.
I think
She's
that's Serpentico.
absolutely killing. No, I will never put some. Never will I.
I mean, we know why Jay gets the hate.
There's a reason he's always on dark. All right,
Elevation,
say what you
motherfucker.
want, but fuck that. He's never gonna be on Dynamite again.
What's Brentico?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a chance. Somebody gotta be squashed.
Wardlow.
If you need a squash match, who do you want to call? Serpentico. So yeah, he can be on
I ain't
Dynamite.
afraid of no mask.
He can be on Dynamite.
All right, my
You know,
bad.
maybe
Eddie.
Miro's hungry one day and they serve him some Serpentico.
Oh my Lord.
He could be on Dynamite.
Oh,
Somebody
my
gotta eat. I hear Luchasaurus is eating people lately.
Yeah, there you go. Wait, no, here they lost to Luchasaurus this week, a couple weeks ago.
Well, you do it again.
Oh, speaking of Luchasaurus,
Okay.
holy
Now,
shit.
Ho. Speaking of Luchasaurus, I want to hear it.
Kyle?
I want to hear it.
Kyle?
I want to hear it.
You, sir,
Yes.
were
Correct. Come on, Eddie.
Well, you could have got in on that one.
Eddie?
You called it.
Eddie?
You called it.
Are you amazed that I actually called an AEW one?
He called it.
You
He
did.
did. I still had hope that he did something.
How? And I gotta tell you this. Everybody fucking. Everybody. Was
I don't
like,
think anybody.
Nobody liked it.
At all.
Nobody liked it.
And
I
so
mean-
it was Christian being a dick.
I mean, when it happened, I was like, what? I was like, what? then I saw the reports that you saw the brace on Christian's arm. He is legitimately still hurt.
But he still pulled up a spear, baby.
Okay, so I could, it's like people say, oh, well, if he's legitimately hurt, why didn't they call the match off? Well, you see why they didn't call the match off, because now we just took this story to another level. Because my man was out there looking like a grilled steak.
Oh, yeah.
My man's back was looking like a nicely grilled fucking steak. You know when you get that perfect grill
Medium well.
mark on a meat?
Medium well. Medium well.
Yeah.
But
Medium well.
You know when that you got
I'm
that,
not debating this.
You got-
medium well.
You got that dad who likes to grill and he gets that perfect fucking lines
Yeah, keep rotating, don't
on his steaks, and he takes pictures of it and he's like amazed, doesn't want to eat it. That's what Jungle Boy's back looked like. I was like, God. I was like, damn it. And then he chokeslammed that boy right after those pyros took place. Because
For
Jungle
real.
Boy got some pyros.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that
Yes.
shit must have been hot.
That was the pyro. That's why his back was like that.
Oh, yeah, that's
Because he
right.
chokeslammed him.
Woo.
And Jungle Boy got some nice pyro
I
going.
wasn't even thinking about that.
That shit was hot.
I legit wasn't
That's
even
why
thinking
his
about that.
back was nicely grilled. Okay? You further storyline. He fucking destroyed Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy gets to win a
And
Grand
I-
Slam?
Well, if Christian's
If he's cleared?
if he's cleared, but if he's not gonna get cleared, I see them deviating and having Jungle Boy go through Luchasaurus.
That's
to
where
get
I
to
truly
Christian.
see it going. That's where I see it
So
going.
that's where I see it going. Cause I don't. Apparently, it's a severe arm injury that Christian has. So it doesn't seem like something that's going to heal up ASAP. So if you want to continue this on, Christian, that slimy heel who has his big muscle, Not the first time Christian has played that role. He got his muscle standing in front of him.
Look how extreme man's getting. You call him the king of soft style.
Oh,
He's
he
in
about-
a cage.
Is he in a cage?
He's in a cage.
He's
man.
in a cage with Bobby Lashley. This is Oz on HBO, bitch. We're about to see Adam Basie take a little white boy to the tool shed. It's about to be McDonald's up in this bitch.
Oh boy.
Lashley gonna walk in there. I never had a white boy. Ooh, I'm having me a white boy.
So is it time, like Mark Henry says?
Oh.
It's time for the main event.
It's time. Put it on screen.
All right. Oh, I didn't hit the button.
Fight back, call Jack.
There we go. CM Punk retains. MJF wins the chip, like we said.
The devil.
The devil is back, ladies and gentlemen.
First of all, Tony Khan, fire your coconut, all right? He fucking failed you. Because this storyline right here, what you have with CM Punk and Moxley, was your absolute worst work. Period. Hands down,
We all agree.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Call me a puppet, call me a loyalist, call me wrong, challenge me. Find me worst work, aside from the nightmare bullshit that he scrapped instantly.
Yeah.
This was a fucking heavyweight title that you just ping-ponged in 2 weeks. Pointless match in Cleveland. In this fucking rematch, if you're going to give CM Punk a clean win, absolutely pointless to the storyline.
Agreed.
Period.
100% agreed.
Go ahead, Eddie, because in 2 weeks, you couldn't stand up, but in 2 weeks, you're good enough to win the fucking match to the man that just squashed you?
Hold up. TK's problem is that he wanted to go the original route, and he went about it all wrong. This is what, once again,
1,000% wrong.
once again, the mistake was the interim thing. And I get what he did. He wanted to pop a rating in Cleveland, and he wanted to also reward Moxley for all the work
Holding
he's done.
it fucking down.
Yes, he wanted to reward Moxley,
Agreed.
and he wanted to give him that
Second run.
reward to become an official champion in his hometown and everything. So I get it from TK's point. He wants to be. I understand.
Execution was
Yes.
terrible.
And
Yes,
it's because he wanted to reward somebody for their hard work. He also wanted to pop a rating, and then he wanted to go. He wanted to take the story to a different direction, and it just was too. It was just not enough time to do so, and everything. Now, getting to the match. Okay, the match was great.
Yeah.
Okay, Moxley did not bleed. Moxley did not bleed.
That's
Mox did not bleed.
Well, he bled at the very end. He had a little.
That was a pimple popping.
Yeah.
That's what that was. That a pimple
Renee,
popping.
get this for me.
A pimple popped in his forehead, and that was a pus and blood. That wasn't even real blood. Okay, so the man did not bleed. The match was great. The story. Punk sold the story in there, getting overcome. We all knew he was. It was Chicago. I would have loved Moxley to retain. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Bobby Lashley just won.
They would have probably burnt
No,
down.
match didn't start yet. He attacked him before the bell.
They probably would have burnt down Chicago if that would happen. That would have been hilarious. Then I was like, I asked, I was like, is the poker chip like Money in the Bank?
Yeah, because even I thought it was at one point, but then I realized they only use it for special events like Fyter Fest
Yeah,
or
so I was
Winter
like,
Scrum
can we
coming.
get a cash in or something? And I was like, okay, no, we're not going to get cash. So, I understand, he did too much to get to the feel-good story of CM Punk winning Chicago. And that's where the interim thing fucked him all up. Because he could have done, he could have got all that. He could have even rewarded Moxley with beating down Punk in Cleveland.
Yep.
And stuff. Beating him down and making it seem like Punk ain't making it to All Out. And story still would have worked out where Punk came back from injury, got beat down a few weeks prior in Cleveland. Is he gonna be able to overcome Moxley in Chicago and everything? Still could have got to where you could have got to the conclusion with an easier route. He made it too difficult on himself. Okay, and that's where inexperience in booking comes in.
Yes.
He made the story. He muddled the story down when he didn't need to. He could have kept it simple, and he just made too many curves and turns.
But here's the thing where we're not really looking at it because we really don't talk about ratings anymore. But since that match, they've been over 1 million every week. So technically, it did work.
Yes,
it drew eyes to AEW. So,
and for all those who saying Punk isn't a draw, people are tuning in, and it's been Punk involved. So, and now people are going to tune in, even though we're tuning in for somebody else. But CM Punk is still involved.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
And let me jump in really quick and talk about the match, because the match itself, like Eddie said, was phenomenal. It was going to show, and I know Kyle just stepped out because he had to do something real quick. But when it comes to an injury, especially with screws, and I can tell you personally because I do have screws in my wrist now, and Kyle has screws and a plate in his wrist too. There comes a point in time, even though you feel 100% healthy, that you can do something, because I can't move this the way I can move this. You see what I'm saying? So I have limited movement when it comes to this. But there's times where I'm doing stuff, especially as a driver, where I'm driving around and I'm trying to rotate and stuff, and I can get that movement in, but I will get a pinch that will feel like I re-injured my wrist and I am in dire fucking pain. And that's what I
pointed out about the match in Cleveland.
Yeah.
He swung his foot on his bad foot and put weight and pivoted.
Yeah.
And when you have an injury like that,
it does. You do get a sharp pain.
That's why the post-match thing was. I felt like it did when it broke, but that's just comfort.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm
telling you.
Yeah, and I've gone through it. I go through it all the time.
You'll feel that pinch, and you'll think, break it again.
I fucked it up. But I feel perfectly fine a couple hours later. So I always said, to me, the match in Cleveland, the storyline made sense. Because if you really look at, ask anybody who got screws and plates or artificial hips or knees or whatever, they will tell you that, there will come a point where you do something and you get a really, really sharp pain and it hurts like a motherfucker and it hurts worse than you ever would imagine, but a couple minutes later you'll be like, I'm fine again. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, that's kind of what happened with Punk. So I let that slide. Now, like I said, with the rating system, and like I said, we really don't talk about the ratings that much anymore, but when it comes to the ratings, it worked for Tony Khan. So the shit he did, the ratings grab that he threw out there actually fucking worked.
And we're coming up to what they call sweeps.
Yeah, sweeps time, where
in
people,
network land.
Yep, where people are going to start doing investments and all this other shit.
And people and TV shows and other things start putting their best foot forward. You start seeing, your favorite series has an intense episode or something big happens in that episode where some major character gets killed off. Because you want the ratings pop.
Exactly.
And that works in wrestling too. Because WWE does it all the time. When it's sweeps weeks, they will give you some big shit.
Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman.
They'll give you big shit.
Yeah.
So that's what TK is doing right now.
Yeah. So for me, overall, the match was exactly what I expected. It was Punk going out there doing what he does best. It was Moxley going out there doing what he does best. It was a phenomenal match. Mox started playing it up to the Chicago crowd. Because at first, it was 50-50 for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, he started flipping off the crowd. And Mox knew what he had to do. He had to get Punk getting his babyface heat going. Yeah. And that's exactly what he did. And the match itself played out great. The ending was good. I love the fact that he hit him with the go to sleep and Mox just fell on top of him like this. And it was like, yeah, motherfucker, you should go to sleep.
And then lifted him up.
Yep, and then deadlifted him up, showing that the foot was better. So to me, it was a great play.
He did the hop up, a kick.
Yep, it was a great play. So for me, I have zero complaints about the match. Now, to go to the beginning of the show, to come back to the end of the show. At the casino ladder match. And I know some people have issues with it. I don't like the way it ended. Personally, I fucking love this.
It made fucking perfect.
It was fucking brilliant. I've been waiting for this day, whether it was WWE, Ring of Honor, Impact, anybody to do this. Where you have a match where the last person that comes out, all he has to do is just come out and win. I've been waiting for that forever. And the squad that Stokely put together is fucking great.
Here's my thing. People are upset denouncing the end of that, but okay what Brock Lesnar did in Money in the Bank.
Yeah. But like I said, for me,
I don't think anybody was okay with
a lot of people were okay.
Because you know why? Because Brock wasn't even in the fucking match.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. This guy is literally known as the Joker. It is a wild card person that enters into the match. And for me, like I said, it was brilliant. Before I even come out, I got my whole squad going out there wrecking shit and just get me the damn chip. I walk to the ring, you hand it to me, I win.
That's MJF 101.
Yeah, and if you listen to the music, it was, I believe it was a Rolling Stones song. If you listen to the lyrics of the song, it literally described MJF. I come from wealth and money and all this other shit. You people look down upon me. Who am I? It literally had if you listen to the lyrics of that song over again, Who am I? It literally played out perfectly. And we all know it was MJF.
It took me 3 seconds of watching him walk, and I was like, that's MJF.
As soon as he went into the ring, the
I was like, that's MJF.
the wiping of the feet, the way he got into the ring, the little hand jump, I knew it was him from the jump. So, but that squad, first off, that squad they have is fucking beautiful. You got a young guy in Lee Moriarty. You got a guy in Ethan Page that we all say is criminally underrated and underutilized in AEW. You just got a beast in W. Morrissey.
You got your muscle.
And
Yep.
apparently,
And you got the ass boys.
You got your tag team
apparently
and
he's
the ass boys.
getting a pretty big push.
And I wouldn't be surprised. Because
And I wouldn't even be mad at it.
his Impact run was great.
The guy went out there.
People
The
don't
guy
talk
went
about
through
it.
some fucking demons. The guy was dead at one point.
Yeah, legitimately. He was getting rid of that.
Legitimately, people were like, we could have been, saying rest in peace at one point. That man was so done. Like, people were scared for his life. And now look at him. Phenomenal fucking
Jackson,
shape.
we are about to get to that.
Phenomenal shape. Okay, he's clean, he's sober, he looks great. And Scott D'Amore, Impact took a chance on him.
They gave him a good little warm up.
They gave him a warm up. Now TK's gonna take him, and he's gonna run with him.
And for people who don't know, Stokely and MJF were actually working together on the Indies.
Yes.
Beyond Wrestling.
People did not realize.
MLW.
People were saying, "Oh, this makes no sense. Why is Stokely with them?"
They were together before.
They have history.
Yeah.
Outside of the.
But
AEW.
that's to the company to actually promote.
Oh, I'm
That's
sure.
to the company.
I'm sure Stokely, who is a master on that microphone.
Yep.
And Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His Twitter game strong.
But
Hell
even
yeah.
then, he already was tweeting out pictures of him and MJF in the Indies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was letting you know.
Yeah.
There's something between us.
Yeah.
If you know your history and you pay attention to the Indies, you know that Stokely and MJF were a pair
Yeah.
and everything in the Indies. So they have history.
Yeah.
So even if it's just MJF hired Stokely to bring his guys to help him win, that even makes sense too because
got people he can
MJF
trust.
got money. MJF just got paid bleep amount of dollars.
I mean, think about it, right? He got people he can trust. He got the ass boys, right? I mean, if you really think about it, between Stokely and Morrissey, where's Morrissey from? He's from New York.
New York, yeah.
He's a New Yorker.
Staten Island.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Actually, he's from Queens.
I thought he was from Staten Island.
No, Staten Island was the whole Carmella thing.
But if you look at his group,
He's got a nice little squad around him.
I'm about to get a steal. Don't draft him.
it's a perfect. If you look at the setup,
in there with you.
if you look at the
Okay.
setup of the group, you got a great fucking talker and manager in Stokely. You got your main eventer and MJF.
Yep.
You got your TNT guy in fucking W. Morrissey, and he has history with Warlow.
Hell yeah.
Warlow squashed him.
Yep.
This time
Or
around-
Ethan Page.
Yep. Well, you got Ethan Page. You got pick a singles.
Hell, trios title.
You got your trios.
There you go.
If you want to get the ass boys in the picture, you got a tag team right there. Now, they're
Yeah.
going to be tag team champions, but they could always be added into something.
Hell, Lee Moriarty.
Lee Moriarty,
He can go to ROH and take over go over for the pure title.
exactly. So you have options with all of them. Stokely can help rebuild a lot of these people because Ethan Page, even though he doesn't need a talker,
Yeah.
Staten Island don't get respect like that. Motherfucker, Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang gets
Wu-Tang!
even though we all know on God's green earth, Ethan Page needs nobody to talk for him. But
Let's go down when you need
if
him.
you're gonna have somebody talk for him, you have somebody of his level and Stokely talk for him.
Yeah.
So you got it all covered.
However, I want everybody to do this, right?
Yeah.
And this is a challenge. Raise your hand if you're wondering who the Joker was. Raise your hand if you knew as soon as he came into the ring.
Alright. But yes, after the show was over, MJF did come out, confront Punk, or kind of confronted Punk, revealed who he was, and like I said, everybody fucking knew who he was.
And then, after the show was over, I was getting back, ready to get back, play my little Madden. Right.
Oh,
Yep, and lets me know CM Punk is going off right now. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I watch it. I didn't know it was really going off like fucking Cabana like that.
So I guess, as the great Mark Henry would say, it's time for the main event.
That had to be the
You didn't say a
best.
thing. You didn't say a thing.
Put it on the screen.
All right, CM Punk. drops-
Look at his eyes. He's not coked up. That is uncoked Tony Khan right there. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Dude, that is coming down. Look, That is, I didn't know the line. Can you turn these cameras off for a second?
Like, Pump, you're killing my vibe right now, man. Killing my high, baby.
That was,
Here we go. Let's have some fun with it.
that was fucking phenomenal. First of all, you know, WWE had a press conference that they promoted in the air. We never seen that before.
We have seen that before.
Not
But
really.
never promoted
Not as
in
much.
air.
Not promoted.
Yeah.
But they
Or
did do
air.
it. Yeah.
But so TK went out there and said, "Okay, you want to have a media scrum? This is how you do a media scrum. You let everybody walked out of there like." Nobody has shut the fuck up.
And shout out to that bakery whose sales are going to skyrocket
For
on Wednesday.
real.
On Wednesday,
I want that muffin. That shit look good as
real.
fuck. That man could not.
I don't even do muffins and I want one.
I want that muffin. I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's gotta be good as fuck.
that bakery sales are going through the roof.
He was eating that muffin
We
like
need
it
more
was
flour. Where's the fondant?
He was up in that muffin like it was AJ Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All up in that muffin. So,
She ain't complaining.
but
It all.
you asked the question, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna tell you how I really fucking feel."
Stupid questions get stupid answers. So you
Okay.
asked it, he gave you the truth.
And he went in. Cole, you gotta quit. You gotta quit, homie. He body bagged you.
Mm-hmm.
He's buried you. You're done. Done. Chicago is writing you off. You are donezo. Okay, he aired out, you are living at home with your mama still, and you got a joint bank account, he said, with your mama. He's like, I had to sue your mama because you ain't even got no money. He's like, I got receipts, I got emails, I got invoices, I paid your motherfucking bills.
Pretty much the only two people who made millions off of CM Punk, sorry, you're not there yet, are Vince McMahon and Cole Cabana.
Facts. I mean, and here's the kicker, right? For all of you new fans out there, all of us who've known this story knew Punk was telling the truth. We all knew this was going down. We knew that they were suing each other. We all knew Cole Cabana didn't have the CM Punk money. And here's the kicker of the whole thing, right? For those of you who've never seen it, go back and watch the Best in the World DVD that WWE made for CM Punk, right? This is why I believe Punk. You ever heard the story of what happened with him and Joey Mercury? When Joey Mercury was doing drugs and he was going through rehab and shit, guess who bought him a house? Guess who took care of him? Guess who supported him for over a year?
Who's that?
It was CM Punk. And I've heard countless stories, aside from the people who want to shit on Punk all the time.
Apparently he's the most hated man in wrestling, and
Yeah.
everybody hates him.
Everybody hates him, but people who love him will fucking die for that dude. There are people who will ride and die for CM Punk because CM Punk has done right by him. Kofi Kingston's one of those people. Kofi will tell you. He
You
loves
reckon
Punk.
Colton's mom gives him a weekly allowance?
For real, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. James, it's your first week here, but goddamn it feels like
from
you
the
did.
way Punk was going in, he does get an allowance from his mama because he got a joint account. She monitoring that fucking debit card. She probably got the app and she preloads his debit card for him. Like, this is what you get for the week, honey. Okay.
James, bravo, great debut line right there.
Chat. I love it. But no, like Punk was spitting fire. He was telling the truth. He exposed them. And if you really think about it, right? And this is where I get annoyed with shit like this, right? People are getting on Punk for exposing what happened with Cabana. Did Punk bring that shit up?
Nope.
Did Punk go in the ring and cut a promo defending a friend of his that had nothing to do with the entire situation?
Nope.
Did Punk go out there and try to ruin a multi-million-dollar pay-per-view event?
No.
Because he wanted to shoot there and defend his friend?
No.
No. Punk did his fucking job. He went out there and kept telling you in the promo, stop making this personal. Stop making this personal. Stop making this personal. And he's like, we're going to focus on the match. They went out there. They did business in the match. Punk won. Unfortunately, he hurt his foot like 2 days later or 3 days later. But he was doing the right thing. Please tell me when CM Punk did something wrong. What did he do wrong?
Apparently
He
everything.
beat Moxley.
Apparently everything.
Yeah. What did he do wrong?
Took a rematch.
Like
Off a squad.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
TK said it himself. He's like, I'm sorry. I should have addressed this right off the rip and got it out there and killed this.
Yeah.
And he's like, I didn't do it. And Punk was like,
Shut the fuck up.
I'm going to do it.
I got it. Yeah.
And that's what you all wanted. That's what everybody wanted. Everybody kept pushing this. Okay? He laid it out there. He let you know who is leaking this stuff out. He said it, the EVPs.
Yeah.
Okay? As much as people want to be like, Meltzer is on the Bucks and Kenny's nuts.
Here's the thing. People don't realize it who didn't watch the thing, right? Dave Meltzer was sitting right there. And he flat out told him, he's like, you fucking fake ass journalists, you EVP puppets. Like, he was calling him and Alvarez to their face.
He told Alvarez, I don't like you.
I straight up told him he don't like you.
Because he knows that Meltzer is getting his information directly from the Bucks and Kenny. I have been telling you all. Dave Meltzer works for AEW. You people take it as I'm a fucking shill or I'm joking. The man, Ryan Satin, works for Vince McMahon and WWE.
Yes.
That's how they get their dirt sheet.
Legit.
Stuff. Dave Meltzer works for Tony Khan and AEW. That's how he gets his stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? Same with Satin, that he has friends in the locker room of WWE that tell him shit and call him and tweet him and message him the shit he needs to hear. Okay? He takes it and he runs with it. Meltzer does the same thing.
Dexter Lumis just laying down right there. It's just fucking hilarious.
Okay? Alvarez might not be on phone on the chat, in the group chat, but Meltzer is definitely in the group chat.
Yeah.
And when Meltzer hears, he tells Alvarez.
Yep.
Okay? So CM Punk aired out the dirty laundry.
Yeah.
And he got fed up.
So
that was a situation where he got fed up and he finally just snapped. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, I came back for nearly 8 years. Nearly 8 years. People were salivating. CM Punk. Every time they did something in Chicago, anybody, any fucking promotion did anything in Chicago, CM Punk. We want CM Punk. Okay? For years in WWE, we want CM Punk. We want CM Punk. CM Punk is back. Y'all don't want him back now.
Yeah. Now y'all hating on him?
Except for this man.
Yeah.
Only one man who stayed true to his cause.
Yeah.
Okay? Only one man. The rest of y'all were like, I don't see him. And now, because he did what CM Punk does.
This is about to die.
Tell me one time CM Punk has not gone out there and spoken the truth.
Yeah.
And aired it out. This is why he's blacklisted from WWE. Because he aired it out. As much as you don't want to believe it, he hasn't lied.
Oh, he got locked in there.
I've been telling y'all for years.
Miz is going to sleep, bro.
Miz is going to hurt.
Okay? The man hasn't lied. And I love it. How he was like, fuck the EVPs, fuck Colt Cabana. I like Adam Cole. He's a sweetheart.
Yeah. You like Cole? Fuck Eddie Kingston. He said it all.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, right? He wouldn't have said any of that shit if you didn't ask him a dumb question. Why are you there this is my thing, right? As someone who's reporting for the media, you're there to report on All Out. The fuck does Colt Cabana have to do with All Out? Is he on the card?
Yes, James. He has worked for them for a long time. How do you think they keep getting 5 stars?
Yeah. For real.
There's a reason why the Bucks can go out to take a shit in the ring and 5 star. There's a reason why Kenny can go out there and fight a fucking 12-year-old in a blow-up doll. 5 stars. Because Meltzer works for them.
9-year-old girl, you get 6.
Danhausen.
5 stars.
He's going to start getting 5 stars because
Meltzer works for AEW.
you mentioned my name. You made money on my name.
Oh, as a matter of fact, did you hear what Punk said about Danhausen?
Yeah, he's like, I owe him more money.
Yeah, he owes him more money. The boots he was wearing last night. Danhausen boots.
They were size 10s and they felt so snug.
They felt perfect. I was like, now I owe him more money.
Yeah, see?
And that's the thing. CM Punk is literally out there. Like, I love the people back here. It's just you wanted to know, and he let you know. There are certain people, EVPs, who won't shut the fuck up.
And this is the problem, and I say this not even just in pro wrestling, but society in general. People nowadays don't want to hear the truth. No matter who you are, no matter what business you're in, you don't want to hear the truth.
Because they heard the truth, and all they took away from that is CM Punk is destroying the locker room.
Exactly.
And not for nothing, it's not that they don't understand the truth. It's the message versus the messenger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And because it's Punk, people hate on him. And it's okay. Because Punk has always said, hate on me. I don't give a fuck. Look, you think it's gonna matter to him? He got his dog running around during the intro of the fucking pay-per-view. He got his beautiful wife at home who's just chilling. He's gonna drive 5 minutes to head back home from the arena. You think the man gives a damn what y'all think?
He literally wrote off wrestling.
Yeah.
Wrestling wanted him back.
Yeah. He didn't want to come back.
Wrestling wanted him back. Okay? TK told you off the rip. He wanted to build this company around CM Punk.
Do the impression.
Of
This fucking guy.
Oh, you're right. All right. Who am I going to give it to?
This fucking guy right here. This fucking guy right here.
He won the fucking Friday Night Wars, okay? All right? Go ahead and ask the person who fucking wrote it, all right? He won those wars, okay? This fucking guy had a fucking lights out match with Eddie Kingston, okay? He beat a few of the young guys. This fucking guy right here.
I gotta re-secure the chair.
No, it's not that Tony doesn't have control over his workers. It's that certain workers are trying to circumvent the boss. And this is where TK did fuck up at the beginning.
Yeah.
He did. I'll admit. TK went in there trying to be a friend and a fan running a business.
Yes.
Running a wrestling business. He has learned real quick that what Vince has known for umpteen years. You could be friends with a select few, but make sure those are ride or dies. Everybody else is your employee.
Because here's the kicker. Because
there were certain people, we know Vince with certain people, like Shawn Michaels, Triple H, finally at one point, Taker literally could do no wrong for Vince. Mm-hmm. Okay? Certain people, Brock Lesnar, Roman now, certain people get into that Vince circle.
And this is where part 2 of the story comes into play. Because after CM Punk was done, he goes to the locker room. And he already told him, catch me outside, how about that? So what did the Young Bucks do? No. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. The Young Bucks pulled up on CM Punk. And this is the story, the most detailed story that I've heard. First and foremost, Kenny was not involved in this situation. Okay? The only people involved were the Bucks, CM Punk, and then Ace Steel later on.
Apparently Kenny got bit.
Yeah. Well, here's the story that I heard, and this is from people that were there.
I just fucked up. I gotta be up way earlier than I thought, so we gotta wrap this
All right.
up.
No, well, this is the last part.
Okay.
But here's what I heard. The Bucks approached CM Punk after his interview. Right. This is when Swerve in Our Glory was going in. I guess Nick was really bold and started getting in Punk's face, started pushing him. Matt supposedly was trying to calm the shit down, and then Punk said, "Fuck both of y'all," and he started cursing one out, cursing the other one out. I guess Matt was trying to hold back Nick. Nick tried to push CM Punk. Punk said, back, mollywopped him. Started whooping his ass. The first person in history that CM Punk actually whooped was Nick Jackson.
In a fist fight?
Yes.
And you tell me that motherfucker's a young buck? And you just lost a
You know what, Kyle?
What?
There's only one buck.
Are you
There's only one buck now. I'm sorry, Nick. You got your ass whooped by CM Punk.
Yo, go ahead and do it. Go ahead. How many bucks are there?
There's one buck.
But see, Nick,
There's two. Cut look.
That's the beauty of all this.
Notice no BTE came out today. There was no being the elite today, just so y'all know.
But see, that's the beauty of this. What's going on right now? Because the reports are that big old fight broke out. That Nick got dropped. That somebody caught a chair to the eye.
That I didn't hear.
And fucking that Ace Steel jumped on top of Kenny, pulling his hair, biting him like a little schoolgirl.
Fuck no, Ace Steel would have fucking ate him alive.
So many different conflicting stories. Did something blow up backstage? I can 100% believe it.
Can I tell you what I think?
But fist fight, I don't think that happened. I definitely feel something went down, but that's the wonderful thing. It's because now this is all getting twisted into a big old story, which has everybody fucking talking.
So you know what that means to me? Rihanna had a good hit song, right? When she was twerking in the video. And went,
which one?
Work.
No, this ain't a work.
This is a fucking...
This is not a work.
This is
not a work.
And it's a work of fucking beauty.
This ain't work shoot.
This is not a work.
This is a work 100%.
Not at all.
This is a work shoot. No, this is a work shoot.
But here's the kicker, right?
It's a work shoot.
If it's a work, right, what's the payoff?
What's the payoff?
What's the payoff of this story?
Everybody's talking about AEW again instead of that sorry-ass storyline that we just had to go through.
Well, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
It's not, to me, this isn't the work. This is where the Young Bucks fucked up. Because remember all that talk about, CM Punk threatened to walk out and all this other shit? Mm-hmm. CM Punk didn't want to be there no more. Who's the one reportedly now saying they want to walk out?
Malachi Black.
No. Now it's the Bucks and Kenny that want to walk out.
Yeah, Meltzer's reporting that the Bucks and Kenny were threatening to walk out.
Yeah, they were threatening to leave.
And a few weeks ago, Meltzer was reporting that Punk was threatening to walk out. Who was telling Meltzer that?
The Bucks.
The Bucks.
That's why I don't believe this is a work. And if it was, and if it was a work, first off, why did Tony not cut him off if it was a work?
Because it's a work.
But
that's why he didn't cut him off.
That's actually
There's a
why
reason why.
he didn't cut him
People
off.
are like, oh, Tony has no balls. Tony this, Tony that. No, I'm sorry. If Tony wasn't in on this, and this wasn't a work shoot style going on, Tony would have been like, even quietly, like.
But here's the thing. Tony had no fucking clue this is even happening. He found out when Jericho left. When Jericho, who was the fourth person that was out there for the press con, literally, you could hear it in the video. He walks by, he goes, hey, some shit's going down. What? Some shit's going down. You could hear that he had no fucking clue what was going on.
And that's the kicker. He didn't get up and leave.
Yeah, because he was still doing his presser.
I'm sorry, you're the boss, and you got your top stars are beefing in the back. I'm out. I gotta go take care of something. That's why it's a work shoot going on. There's some realism in here.
Oh, there's definitely realism.
They're working it.
I don't believe
That's why
it's a work.
Meltzer's involved. Meltzer's the one, the dirt sheet dropping everything.
Yeah.
And everything. Because Meltzer's been involved. They've had him in his pocket. It's just a one.
He spelled your name with an I.
Okay, first off, it's with a Y. Always get that corrected. With a Y, not an I, a Y. People with eyes are weird.
And you want to know what the payoff is? You know what the payoff is? The devil is back.
Yeah.
The devil is going to take over AEW while all this turmoil is going on between the ex-WWE guys and the Elite, who MJF loathes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Remember, MJF ain't a fan of the Elite because they get everything.
Yeah.
And he gets nothing.
Yeah.
And Tony Khan gives everything to the ex-WWE guys.
CM Punk.
And stuff. So, and now MJF is back with a posse. This, what's it say? We don't have some sort of NWO run.
Yeah.
With Stokely and MJF and their posse. Start taking shit over.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so much turmoil with the upper echelon of AEW that MJF slides on in, takes over the top.
It's a possibility.
That's the payoff.
Yeah.
MJF, the snake devil that he is going to slide on in and take over from the inside while everybody else is beefing with each other.
I forgive you.
Okay? And who says this doesn't lead down the road? Apparently FTR is on Punk's side.
Another reason why I don't think it's a work.
Punk got FTR. Got Kenny and the Bucks. I'm sorry, that's not a fucking Dream Trios match
In
right
a
there?
heartbeat.
That's not selling out something?
That's a heartbeat. That could be the payoff, but you're going to wait 6 months for it? Or 7 months?
You can play this out for every fucking year, for all I care. That's long-term storytelling right there.
That would be long-term storytelling.
Okay,
But now after it got physical in the back, now it's about, are they professional enough to do business with each other? Because because it's been confirmed, punches have been thrown, people got hit, Nick Jackson, and now it's all about, can they work together? Because it happened with Edge and Matt Hardy, it happened with fucking Kurt
It
Angle,
happened with
Jarrett.
Seth Rollins and Matt fucking Riddle.
Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle, can you work together? And this is my problem. This is my only thing with AEW. They're so new school meta and emotionally available for everybody. I don't know if the Bucks would handle it. I don't know if they can handle it. Like, I'm being honest
This
right
is
now.
why I said where it's tough on TK right now, because if he had came in stern and hard off the rip, this wouldn't be happening. This wouldn't be a story.
Yeah.
But since TK came in so cool that people are running with it and twisting the narrative around and making it to be 100 times worse than it really is, because all they see in TK is some sort of soft nerd. Oh, TK got no balls. Oh, TK's being stepped on, and that's what we see on TV. I don't fucking know TK from a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know his real life. For all I know, this man took some money and had somebody killed. For all I fucking know.
Yeah, he doesn't. We all know his coke habit.
I don't know this man from a fucking hole in the ground. I know that your family doesn't immense wealth like that unless you are dirty.
Or highly intelligent.
And even then, you still got to be somewhat evil, because you got to step on people to get that. That's wealth.
But you also got to remember they own the Jaguars, so.
But it's wealth. You got wealth, generational wealth.
Yeah.
So to immense.
I mean, the guy created the bumper, so you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, but to get to that level, you got to be ruthless.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff. So we don't know TK personally. Maybe now TK's he's learning. He's 3 years in. He had no prior experience in promoting and being a promoter, being an owner.
He's learning on the job.
He's literally a Jay Gargill.
And don't get me wrong, Tony Khan is doing a phenomenal job with what he's doing. Does he have mistakes?
Yes, he's got to be ruthless to be wealthy.
Yes, that is true. But is Tony Khan doing great things? Yes. Does he fuck up occasionally? Yes. But it's all part of the learning process.
That's the inexperience, because he came in as a fan and he was trying to please the fans, which is why I laughed when people were upset with the pay-per-view. I'm sorry. Did TK not book for you? Did he finally smarten up and start booking for his company?
Acclaim should have won. Continue.
I'm sorry, did he not book for you?
No, he didn't book for himself. He didn't book for the betterment of everybody there. Motherfucker, I have never in my life heard a crowd more behind a team that nobody gave a fuck about the match. Never!
I can say the same thing about the Roman Reigns Drew McIntyre match.
Well, people gave a fuck about that match. That was the main event.
This
one, people are like, yeah, whatever.
Why did they call it audible? They saw that crowd wanted Drew. That crowd wanted Drew!
Because he was in this whole town.
They were as rabid as Chicago.
That is a main event going to
Not even. They were nowhere near his hometown. He's from Scotland. They were in the U.S.
They weren't in the U.S., all right?
They were in the...
Fuck them.
They were nowhere near Scotland. So they were not in his hometown.
All right,
that crowd was as rabid for Drew winning as the Chicago crowd was for the Acclaim.
No.
Why was no audible call?
No, they were not.
They were going nuts.
No. When a New Yorker tips his hat to a Chicago crowd, that motherfucker was special.
Yeah.
You know it. You know it.
I'm sorry. I'm a history buff. When an English crowd is cheering a Scottish man, that is fucking phenomenal. Because the Scottish have been ruled for all eternity by the English. Multiple times. Every time they win the independence, here come the English. Nope, you're our bitches again.
I'm sorry. Did you expect Swerve Scott and Keith Lee to be booed at that pay-per-view?
Not like that.
Why were they booed?
Because the Acclaim are over.
Since you mean that?
It's a three-way.
The Acclaim are over. And Drew was over.
All right. Y'all ready to wrap this up?
We got it, because I got to wake up hella early tomorrow.
I got to get up early as fuck, too. Thank you guys for watching the show. If you like the video, give us a like, give us a subscribe.
Cardiff is pretty close, but you got to understand, I'm a history buff. And the English ruled the Scottish. The English treated the Scottish like peons and slaves.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm going to get naked.
All right.
So
we got to wrap this up. This cop's about to start getting naked, so we will catch y'all.
It's time to get naked.
We will catch y'all next week, and we'll see y'all later.
And Nick, stop being a loyalist puppet.